Hey, I'm Marcus.
And I'm Nick.
We are Working Class Nerds.
Cue the intro. That's right. We are Working Class Nerds, the podcast that gives you no information about your favorite information.
Today is Thursday, September 15th, 2022, and you can find this 167 podcast on Apple Podcasts, Buzzsprout, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, and anywhere you can find a podcast in the galaxy far, far away. And you can now listen to every single Working Class Nerds episode on the YouTubes. But you can also really watch me fail on video games Tuesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays at twitch.tv/MarcusB814.
And you can watch me play video games every single Monday night at twitch.tv/NickVern51.
And I am at MarcusB814 on the Twitter.
And I'm at Nick Vern. That's NickVR. And in this week's episode, our guest is a streamer with a big ol' heart who has an big charity stream coming up very soon. So welcome to the show, Mushatch. It's Mushatch time.
Oh, fuck. I love that intro. I love that intro. I'm sorry.
So I'm part A and part B on this name thing because I always thought it was mustache, but everything I hear is hatch.
So
all I can think about is the hatch that got opened in the show Lost. And like when they found the hatch, because now every time I hear the word hatch, I'm just like, lost. That show fucked with my head for years. Anyways, dude, welcome to the show. What have you been up to?
And tell us about the charity stream.
So what I've been up to? So just mainly vibing out and everything else like that. This last week has been a whole slew trying to teach people how to do the King's Fall raid since it recently came out. And I had to set up some new rules for my server because I was teaching too many people at once. And so it was just taking forever to go through a run and everything else like that. Like it was taking us, say, 2-3 hours plus and everything else like that. So it was just becoming more of an issue. So I've been doing that. And then the charity stream that's coming up is, so the name I have it listed as is Flutes Galore, the Regretting. There's some inside jokes with that and everything else like that. What we're doing is me and my friend Creepmeister, we're doing a race against each other to do a solo flawless duality dungeon run. And whoever wins, I don't know if we're actually going to be doing anything for that, but it's just going to be a race between us two. So we're going to be doing that. Our goal this year, last year we did 1,000. This year we're doing $3,000 for the main goal. Whoa. And what I'm doing for this year is I'm deleting everything from my vault. So all my guns, all my armor, all my materials, literally everything except for my characters, just to give my quote unquote new light type stuff, but just completely start over, start regrinding for stuff and everything else like that.
Wait a minute. Wait. Okay, so we're just gonna let's just slow that train down a little bit, okay?
Yeah, we gotta go. That was a lot.
Wait, yeah.
Yep.
So you guys are gonna solo flawless a dungeon.
Yep.
The hardest dungeon in the game.
Yep.
Okay. And that's gonna be the charity stream?
Yes.
Okay. But before that, you're deleting everything from your vault?
No, so once we hit $3,000, I'm going to be doing that. So the milestone.
Can there be a caveat? Like you can't get rid of, like the guns you can't reacquire, you can't get rid of.
Oh no, I'm getting rid of everything. Literally everything is going. There's nothing that is sticking around. I am getting rid of everything. All my old god rolls I wanted to keep, all my high count stuff, I am getting rid of completely.
Wow.
Okay, everybody, thank you so much for listening to this podcast.
We're gonna go hack into a Mushatch.
No, I'm actually going to be calling somebody to get a padded room set up for a crazy man that's on the show. We will talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Yeah. So Nick, what have you been up to?
What are you talking about in here?
Yeah, exactly. Holy shit! Oh my god, I can't believe you're gonna get rid of all your ball. How like
That's crazy.
Like
wait,
my whole-
so
wait,
are you gonna
wait.
keep like a set to go into things with? Obviously,
Nope. I
You
am
can't-
literally.
How are you gonna how are you gonna get guns by just punching things?
like I would rather shit my pants on stream than fucking delete all those guns.
I know.
So I'm going into my collections, grabbing all white gear, like all like white guns, white armor, and that is what I'm starting with. Whatever drops I
Wow.
get from there, I'm going to start using that.
Sheesh.
So,
But on all of your characters?
yes, everything is going away.
Oh my god.
Everything.
Yeah, but like now you're gonna be starting over.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather karaoke a Whitney Houston song right now.
Yeah, I'd definitely rather shit my pants than do that. Okay, straight up like dump in my pants.
So the thing is,
Always love you.
so
Wow, I was in
I want to
tune.
do
I
this.
Dude, you should just go on American Idol. That was pretty close.
Oh, that's cool. It was great.
What was that? What was that guy that ended up? He was so bad. He was an Asian dude. I
Oh,
can't. Freddie Chang? No, but he like still has a Las Vegas show that people pay hundreds of dollars a ticket to see this dude, and he made it.
Wait,
for
are you
being an
kidding me?
idiot on American Idol. What's his
Really?
name?
I don't know his name, but
yeah,
that's,
he
that's
sang that
impressive.
Ricky Martin song. It was like,
No,
she banged.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
that guy.
She
Oh.
moved, and it was terrible.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that. He actually made a career off that. Really? That's impressive.
I think Marcus is exaggerating slightly. But he definitely made real money, like doing shows.
Right.
That
Okay.
were obviously satirical. After that,
Huh. Well, so just
William Hung.
William Hung. Yeah.
William Hung. That's it. Okay. So just to give a bit of background on why I'm deleting everything. So last year I deleted my tie-in that had over 2,000 plus hours just on the tie-in by itself.
Whoa. Okay.
And so I restarted my tie-in and everything else like that. So I was thinking, like, when I wanted to do a new like charity event, how can I ramp up the
the stakes, kind of.
stakes? Yeah, more or less. I'm like, what if I delete everything? Because the thing is, like, someone actually said that on like Twitter, like, well after I did my charity stream. It was like in like January of this year or something like that. They're like, I deleted everything from my vault. Like, this guy had like a 2-hour video explaining like why he did this, but he did keep some of the stuff, and I'm just like, I just want to delete everything. I want to see how it is just to start off fresh, but not have to do like all the campaigns and everything else again, because I'm not going to delete my characters. I don't want to grind stasis again. I don't want to go through the campaigns again. I don't want to do that shit.
Right.
So it's just going to be, I'm just going to work through that and just see how it's going to work out, regrind for stuff and everything else like that, as well as it'll give me incentive to play the game more, if that makes sense. So
Yeah, I get you.
Just for the record, so after he was on the show, he did do 3 years in Vegas.
Wow.
Like he had his own show in Vegas. His last
Really?
show was 2006.
wow,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I knew it was
He made it from singing bad.
from 2003.
Well, it's
to
because he owned it. Like
Right.
when he sang, he owned it. Like he knew he was terrible, but he didn't care. He owned it, and that's what made him. His net worth right now is $600,000.
That's
for him.
impressive.
Well,
That's
that's
great.
It's a lot more
My
than
net worth is worth like $1.25.
Wow.
I can't even pay the New Jersey Turnpike tolls.
Yeah, I can pay the tolls in Massachusetts, but only if I like go like 3 exits up.
Yeah, $1.25, please.
Yeah.
Anyways,
In fact, we don't have tolls here in Utah, so
Nice.
but you
Oh,
have Snowbird.
what's Snowbird?
Yeah. No, that's if you like skiing, though. That's the thing, or snowboarding.
I don't
I
like
feel like
it.
Bro, I don't care if you listen. I don't care if you like skiing or snowboarding. There's a lodge with
I know there is.
tasty, delicious beer that you can just sit in there and watch all the people come down the mountain and do whatever the fuck they want. You're having a cocktail.
So, fun fact: I've actually never had alcohol in my life or done drugs ever.
Wow.
Well,
I mean, you
that's
play
pretty
M-
par for the course in
You
Utah.
play MMOs.
That is,
though.
yeah, but like
True.
that's pretty-
Yeah.
That's pretty par for the course in Utah.
It's like
True.
I didn't do
Well,
substance
Because
drugs.
Barstool Sports did like
Oh my god, Barstool.
like the
drunkest.
the least alcoholic states, and Utah was number one. They're like, there's like 3 towns in Utah that sell beer.
Oh yeah, is there a lot of dry counties there?
Yeah.
No, actually, surprisingly, there's not dry counties here in Utah at all. Like, there's no such thing as a dry county here. That's
What
only
am I
a
think-
southern thing.
What am I thinking of?
Arkansas.
No, where are the Mormon folks?
That's Utah.
That's
Oh, Utah.
No,
Oh, okay.
so
But they just don't drink.
There's just no such thing as a dry
County.
anything like that.
Yeah.
So, because that's more of like a Southern thing than anything else. I actually found out because I was looking into that recently, like last year or something like that. I'm like, so does Utah have any? And no, we have none. Like, they have laws and everything else like that where there's less percentage of alcohol in the like everything that you can buy and everything else like that. So it's not as much
not
as
a
like,
bad thing.
No, that's
right.
good.
So it's just like watered down beer, if you want to call it that, really. So
Yeah, I mean, well, I have mixed views on that. And on one hand, no, I'm just kidding. I have the opposite views. I think it should people do whatever they want, substance wise. I can go down the rabbit hole if you'd like to extrapolate my point. And considering the blank stare you're giving me, Marcus, I think I need to do that. So yeah, I have a pretty libertarian opinion when it comes to all drugs and things. I think everything should be legal and regulated and taxed, and it should be all like you know exactly what you're getting.
Well, I come
It's all
from
super tested and stuff.
right.
So like
like
similar how
Right,
like
yeah.
cannabis laws are. Like yes, it's legal, but it's all like super duper it's taxed a lot, fine, and it's all tested. So, exactly the percentages of everything in it, and it's just what you're getting. So
same thing with booze.
you can with alcohol, exactly the percentage of everything because it has to be labeled like that. There's no like ambiguity.
right.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I believe through and through that if it's available and it's not, you can't get in trouble. People will less likely do it because it's available. Like, oh, it's not that cool.
Right.
I'm of that mindset.
And people are going to do it no matter what.
Yeah,
So you might as well I'm of the opinion like people are going to do cocaine no matter what. So you might as well make sure there's no fentanyl in it.
Right.
Nobody wants to die.
Nobody's
Eh.
right.
Basically, my biggest thing is like if you want to do it, go for it. I really don't care. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to tell you what to do or what not to do.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do any
don't
cocaine
be
anytime
stupid.
soon, but I still hold that opinion for the
Right.
record.
No, I know. It's just one of those things that
Damn.
I'm just like, hey, if this is going to affect other people, then maybe taper it down a bit, but do whatever you want to. So
Yeah. And I think to wrap up my political soapbox, if you do that, then you make the punishments for like poor behaviors way worse.
So
like drunk driving, it's like death penalty.
Okay,
not literally that, but like way harsher penalties, right? Like yes, you can do this stuff, but if you behave poorly on those substances, and that's your own fault. So like you should be punished way more for those behaviors now. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's
not a bad idea.
opinion.
No, that's not a bad idea. So
Well, it definitely is poorly thought out and
well,
completely like
it works in Amsterdam.
armchair like politician.
There's no murder. There's not any murders in Amsterdam.
Oh yeah, I know. Portugal, I think has
Portugal's got a crazy thing. So
Oh, yeah.
weed is decriminalized, but if you get caught with it or anything, you have to go in front of a judge, and that judge will, in a panel of people, will decide if they think you're an addict, and they'll either send you to rehab or give you like a $4,000 fine.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
That sounds decently reasonable.
Yeah. Huh.
it's the key. So they don't put you in jail. They're like, look at, and if you go in and you look like a degenerate, they're going to send you to rehab, and when you get out, you're going to have a fatty fine.
Yeah.
Think twice, bro.
Right. Be responsible.
Yeah, don't be a douche. Rule number one and the only
Don't
rule.
be a dickbag. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right. Well, meanwhile,
All right,
back
so-
at the ranch.
So everybody, Nick is back.
I am. I'm not in Chicago anymore.
Thank God.
Welcome back.
Yeah,
Welcome
I didn't know if he was going to make it back.
I will say it was pretty rough. The area we stayed was not nice. We were staying in like south of Chicago, not South Chicago. So,
Dude, you couldn't stay in South Chicago.
no, I couldn't.
There's like 9,000 murders a year in just South Chicago.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have come back.
Yeah, like I did see in our
You would have filled your hopper with marbles just to protect yourself.
right. So in terms of paintball stuff, we lost every single prelim match by 1 point, which is supremely frustrating because we played pretty good.
Rip that guy.
We played pretty good, but like every single match within like the last 30 seconds, we lost the match. It was terrible.
Damn, that sucks.
It's not like we played particularly bad. Like in Dallas, we played horrifically bad. But we got like 4-0'd, meaning like it's a mercy rule at 4 points. So it's 4-0, and then the third match we like did all kinds of crazy stuff and actually mercied the other team. So we went 1-3. This tournament we went 0-4, but like every match was super super close. So it's not like we played poorly like we did in Dallas, but yeah. In terms of the rest of the stuff, I got some deep dish pizza, which was great. I hung out, watched the UFC with the guys, which was great. Saturday night since we were out. I watched the first episode of Rings of Power on the plane. what else? I watched a lot of paintball as well. It downpoured Sundays. It was almost nice to not make the playoffs on Sunday because it was an absolute monsoon. Like, I don't know if you saw any footage from the Chicago Bears game that day. It's the same area. There was literally like inches of water on the field. It was like that in some spots.
Oh shoot!
And you're not getting paid. I would be like, I'm not putting my gun out there.
Yeah, no, my $1,000+ setup,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
$1,500 setup. I'm good.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the area we stayed in, the Best Western that was chosen was not the best Western.
Ah.
There was a lot of there was a prostitute wandering the halls one evening with her male associates that were rather large and scary looking.
Ooh.
There was actually it's not.
So Western.
Oh yeah, I would say the bottom of the list Western instead of the Best Western. There's also questionable stains on several of pieces of upholstery in all of our rooms, so it was not great. Yeah. Not. It was definitely one of the worst hotels I've stayed at, I will say.
But it was cheap.
It was it was like normal price, which is kind of
yeah, but normal price in Chicago is cheap.
Exactly. Yeah, I will say it was half the price of where we stayed in Philly.
Yeah,
the Philly hotels were ridiculously expensive.
Really?
But it didn't have stains on the shit.
That's true.
Boom.
True. It was stain.
Boom.
You paid double for stain free.
Double for stain free. We should. That's the name of this episode. Double for stain free.
The stain free guarantee.
The stain free guarantee.
It's blacklight approved.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Next.
Anyways, moving on. Outside of Chicago stuff, quick Chicago related thing. I did not stream on Monday because I got back super late Sunday night, and honestly, I just wanted a day to myself and just chill. Just relaxed, hung out, all the above.
Yeah, it's always hard because like I feel like when I come back from vacation, I'm either super energetic because I'm happy to be home, ready to turn on the stream or play video games, or I'm like, fuck this, I'm going to chill.
Yeah, that was my mood.
Yeah,
I got
and
back,
it happens.
Yeah, I got back to my apartment at like 3 a.m.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
So like it was all total like relaxation day.
Yeah, because even by the time 8 o'clock comes, even though you got home at 3 o'clock in the morning, you're still exhausted, and you're like,
and I got to work the next day, so I'm like preparing for that kind. Not that you have to prepare a lot, right, to go to work, but it's like just the mental status of just like you're trying to do some self care, and you know what I mean.
Which
everybody, I really could I have
so
streamed, yes,
Nerds Community. What Nick means by self care is rub one out.
True.
No, I'm talking about aromatherapy. Okay, everybody.
No, he's talking about meditating and stroking one out. You got to do it at the same time.
Yes. That's gonna be terrible for the audio only people. Oh my god. What was I saying? So, anyways, that was Monday. So stuff that happened this week. D23 trailers came out, so it was a lot of stuff at Disney's D23 celebration thingy, which is pretty exciting. The highlight ones for me are like Mandalorian season 3. Of course, looks super, super cool. You've got some Mando versus Mando action in the trailer. I don't know if you guys have
you knew. So that's the thing is you knew that was coming because Bo-Katan was like, you can't give me the Darksaber because
I have to earn it. So it's like you are already set up.
And and the way he left his Kree at the end of the season, Creed, whatever the fuck. Because he took off his helmet, you're not Mando anymore. So he's going to go to Bo-Katan and be like, "Can I be one of your Mandos?"
No. When they said you're not Mandalorian anymore, you have to go to the do something to get to the waters of Mandalore somewhere. So he has to go find stuff on the actual planet of Mandalore, which is like a barren wasteland.
Right. Well, either way. Basically, I'm guessing his Creed is going to be hunting to kill him, and he's going to be on Mandalore, and they're going to be trying to kill him.
In the trailer, it looked like there was a bunch of people with mismatched armor that looked a lot like the we'll call them the underground Mandalorians.
Well, what was the Mando's name in Clone Wars? They were called something. It wasn't Bo-Katan's group.
No, Bo-Katan's group was Death Watch.
Death Watch. That's it.
Death
Watch.
Bo-Katan's group is a split off of Death Watch.
Whoa.
Because when Darth Maul took over, Bo-Katan went, I'm not following you, Darth Maul. I'm splitting off. So Death Watch took over Mandalore from the peaceful Mandalorians. Darth Maul beat Pre Vizsla or whatever his name was. Something with a P, Vizsla. And then
how is anybody going to ever go against Darth Maul? Like,
no, you can't, especially in a lightsaber duel. Like, that guy was completely fucked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was the Darksaber versus Maul. Maul
I run Mandalore.
Yeah, so Maul took over, and then Bo-Katan went, "Not screw you guys, I'm not following Darth Maul." So that's why her faction is kind of separate from that. And then that's also why Bo-Katan didn't get wiped out when the Empire flattened Mandalore. It looks like you've got Bo-Katan's group, and then mismatch armor underground Mandalorian folks. So I don't know if our main man Mando redeems himself and gets back with the underground group, and then they have the conflict of the two different Mandalorian groups or what, but it's pretty sweet.
Fun fact,
I'm excited.
I am not up to date on my Star Wars. I literally have watched the first 3, the middle 3, and the final 2, but not the final 3rd. And that's all I know about Star Wars.
Wait a minute.
You've never seen The Mandalorian?
You never saw Clone Wars?
No. So I've seen the prequels, I've seen the sequels, and then the sequels.
Yeah, but the animated show.
Yeah, but you
Clone
never
Wars.
saw the animated show or any of the cartoons or anything else?
Oh my god!
Nope.
I'll give you
All right,
list.
this show's fucking over.
Deleting the guns.
Yeah,
no Star Wars.
So you do talk about new rings. I'm not a big fan of Lord of the Rings either.
That's quite all right. I can wrap my head around that.
I cannot.
Lord of the Rings is epic, man. I don't know.
No. Okay, so
wait. We're gonna back up to your section because what in the fuck kind of content do you enjoy? Fucking My Little Pony? You and Jacob are gonna be like,
all of that. True.
I'm good. So
I can't believe you don't like either of those franchises. Wait, do you like?
Okay.
Do you like Game of Thrones at all?
No, absolutely.
No.
Hate it. Absolutely hate it.
Oh my god.
So okay, let me explain.
but what the hell do you watch?
I
think he's watching. Dude, honestly, I think he's watching DIY TV shows like Fixer Upper. That's what I think this guy watches.
The tile, the carpet transition behind him is perfect. I will say.
Oh no! Trust me, that was here when we bought this place. It is ass. That carpet is ripping up right now. It's so bad. We got to get replaced.
Well, thankfully you know how to after watching 300 hours of DIY channel.
Jesus Christ! What do you watch? What is your content?
Just go take the contractor exam already.
Okay, so before I get into what I actually watch myself, let me give you some background of why I'm not a big fan of Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, and everything else like that, as well as Harry Potter.
Okay.
My brother is a fucking cinephile. He loves movies. Always has loved them. We grew up literally watching, almost every night, watching a movie every single night.
Okay.
We watched Star Wars literally on repeat all the time. Same with Lord of the Rings. Same with Harry Potter. I have seen those movies backwards and forwards, and I am sick of them. I don't care for him because he just overplayed them way too much. Because the dude loved them way too much. But he would also watch new movies as well on top of that. Oh gosh, excuse me. But I just got sick of it because it just was constant playing over and over and over again because he was just obsessed with it. So that's one reason why I'm not a big fan of Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, or anything else like that. I will say the only one I really will probably actually go back to watch. I'm not watching the extended versions. You'll never make me. It's probably Lord of the Rings. Outside of that, though,
damn it, those are my favorites.
The reason I don't want to watch the extended versions is they're so damn long. I don't have a lot of time in my life, anyways. So. So
I think the extended version.
He's 0 for 3. If he says he doesn't watch this one type of content, I'm done. I'm literally gonna go home. I'm out. It's like if he says fucking pistachio ice cream. Okay,
right?
Oh, fuck that!
Right.
Ew, disgusting.
So, all right. What
you passed one test.
What content do you consume?
Yeah, what do you like for content? Then?
Okay, so
besides Destiny, obviously,
right. So my biggest thing is I'm not much of a movie person because my brother, like I said, he watched it way too much. So I just got sick of movies and everything else like that, as well as TV shows. So my main thing is just games and everything else like that. So you already know Destiny. I love that game. Absolutely love it. BPM bullets per minute. If you guys have ever heard that, it's like a Doom shooter mixed with Guitar Hero and Binding of Isaac, all wrapped into one. Fantastic game. Absolutely love that. Look up
per minute.
Bullets per minute. It's awesome. I love this game. You shoot to the beat, you dodge, you reload, you do everything on the beat, and I fucking love it. So, I also play like Binding of Isaac. What else do I have? The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Shredder's Revenge. Been playing that recently. Love Fall Guys. Absolutely play that all the time. Tunic, I've been loving as well. And for whatever reason, I got back into CS:GO recently. It's weird. I don't know why.
What if you sit down on the couch to watch a TV show? What is your content to watch?
So it really depends. Today, I actually just barely started watching Robin Hood Men in Tights. I've never seen that before. Absolutely loving that movie. Now. Yeah. I've never seen it before, and I'm loving that movie right now. No, let me,
he's deflecting so hard because he doesn't want to say DIY shows. Like,
so I used to watch that stuff back in high school. Now I do not watch TV. I absolutely hate watching TV because I just think it's a waste of time. Like, that's my biggest thing.
I understand, but if you were to sit down,
regular TV,
if you were, I agree. But if I don't watch a lot of TV either. But if you were to sit down and watch a show, what would it be?
Gravity Falls.
Okay.
All right.
I can wrap my brain around that.
Okay.
So I actually bought the DVD set for Gravity Falls. Absolutely love that. Been watching Bluey with my son. I love Bluey, by the way. If you've never seen that, fucking goated show. Absolutely awesome. Love that show. Yes, it's a kid show. I do not care. Outside that, though,
I have watched that with my
about
kid,
the dogs.
Yeah.
You like Digs?
Dig.
You like
Yeah,
Digs?
sure. I like dogs.
I'm trying to think. Solar Opposites. I absolutely love that series on Hulu.
Oh, I gotta check that out.
I highly recommend it. Don't go into watching it thinking it's another Rick and Morty clone.
No,
it's
I know
its
it's
thing.
not.
So
it's just the same animation style.
Yeah, basically, but
it's totally different.
It's a lot better in my opinion.
So now I'm understanding who you are, but Nick, back to like the real world.
Yep.
Of us,
of quality content.
Did you see? So speaking of D23, did you see that they just released the new Bad Batch trailer today?
No, I did not.
I didn't watch it because that show fucking sucks.
I was just gonna say I'm probably not gonna watch it.
I didn't even watch the trailer because people are like, it's such a good show. I'm like,
fuck that.
It's the dumbest show ever created.
Agreed. So I completely agree.
Like I could watch Star Trek
that
before
show,
I watch that.
The problem, I think I have such strong negative feelings towards that show because of like, I love the Clone Wars animated series so fucking much. That's one of my favorite animated series ever. And I'm rewatching it with Hannah. I got a new girlfriend, by the way. We'll gloss over. Marcus hates when I bring up personal shit like that, so I'll just keep it moving.
No, I actually love it. So if we're going there, I actually love it because if it doesn't work out,
it's evidence forever.
It's like no. Then like I get to bring it up that Nick's a single bachelor again.
That's true.
And it's a whole nother story. It's just we're all living
vicariously.
No, I'm just living through Nick's dramatic world of women.
Okay. So anyways, Hannah's watching Clone Wars for the first time ever. Actually has never seen any Star Wars anything.
Oh, really?
Sorry. She watched The Mandalorian, but had no idea what was going on. She just watched it because Baby Yoda. So now I'm watching, already watched episode, like the prequels first. We tried watching A New Hope, episode 4 first. And she was like, it was kind of slow. And then like we got distracted and something happened. And then we revisited it later. And then she was like, wait a minute, that wasn't the first movie. I'm like, no, the first movie chronologically is episode 1 of Phantom Menace. And she's like, oh, well then why don't we start there? I'm like, you know what, we could probably do that. So we watched episode 1, episode 2, and then she was like, I'm like, okay, I gave her the option, we can either jump to the third movie, but there's a lot of stuff in between that you can watch that like fleshes out the story, the characters more. She's like, okay, like it's animated though. She's like, yeah, I'm fine with that. So I watched the 2D animated shorts that they put together.
They're not shorts; they're like full hours.
Well, no, originally they were 5-minute chunks.
Oh,
Wait,
right.
is that the animated one where
It's like the Samurai Jack style animation almost.
Yes. Okay, so I did watch that. I did watch that. That's actually pretty good.
That's when they introduced General Grievous.
Yeah, you
Yes.
see Grievous change from like a humanoid looking blob creature. Yeah, to the coughing robotic guy. And that's when you see Anakin go from a Padawan to a Jedi Knight too.
Yeah.
And that's the intro of Ventress. Like there's a lot of cool stuff in that.
Yes.
So we watched that. Then I found a list online on Reddit actually of like essential Clone Wars episodes in chronological order. So we've been going through the list, and then I found out that like all of a sudden she watched 2 seasons worth of stuff on her own. I was like, she actually likes it. I'm like, okay.
she's in.
She's in. Let's go. And then she texted me like, Maul's alive with all caps and question marks. Like, and he has spider legs. She's like, are you kidding? I'm like, let's go.
Oh shit!
Nick got the biggest boner ever that day.
Yeah, my
He's
zipper
like,
broke.
yes.
Your zipper broke.
Shit.
So, anyways, where the hell was I going with this? Oh, so I was rewatching Clone Wars and it's epic. So the Bad Batch obviously stems from Clone Wars. So I love the Clone, and rewatching all these Clone Wars episodes making me realize how fucking awesome the series is. But the Bad Batch show is terrible because nothing happens. Every episode, it's you go here, you shoot the bad guys, and you leave, and there's zero character development. There's no character arcs. Nobody changes. Everyone has the exact same shitty or good positive personality traits.
So
Nothing
it's just
happens
per
to
episode.
anybody.
Like nothing story wise continues on. It's just like this happens in the story. Then next episode, something different happens. The next episode, there's no overarching story.
But
there's one conflict with one of the squad members in the first and second episode, and then like it gets resolved in the last episode, and that is it. But like, there's no work towards that in between.
Okay,
it's just like, oh, this conflict exists for 12 episodes. Yeah, we're never going to address. And then like the last episode's like, we're addressing the conflict from 18 episodes ago. And that's it.
But the cool thing that has happened is that they're actually making a part of the Clone Wars like style of art, but a new show. Is it called what the fuck is it?
Oh, it's a series of
Tales
shorts.
Tales of the Jedi.
Tales of the Jedi. So that's the other show I'm super pumped about.
Okay.
It's this Clone Wars 3D animation style, but it's all shorts that like fill in gaps in time around that area. So
like you're gonna get Count Dooku as a Jedi.
Right. You see Count Dooku as a Jedi with
Mace Windu as his Padawan.
No, Qui-Gon.
Oh, Qui-Gon's his Padawan, but he's gonna Mace Windu's back.
Mace Windu's is a lot around, obviously. Yeah. You see Ahsoka like in her pre-Padawan years, like training early training, and like a few other segments. You see like older, I forget. There's a bunch of cool stuff that's like it patches in gaps in the storyline, which is really cool looking. And I think it's like 6 episodes. They're supposed to be shorts. It's not like it's a limited series, but it still looks really awesome. I'm pumped about it.
Everything is awesome.
Everything is awesome indeed. Bad Batch season 2, not pumped about unless they dramatically change the format. They actually do something with the characters. Then I'm super interested. But I think that was it for like the highlights. There's a bunch of Marvel stuff, but
fun fact about that, you're going to alienate some of my community because they absolutely love Bad Batch to death.
I know. Yeah, but they're not alone. A lot of people
I
love
know.
Well, it's
like,
because
I like the characters.
Because so many people love the Clone Wars too.
Yeah.
That they're like, oh, more Clone Wars. But really, if you look at the show, like you can watch the first 2 episodes and the last 2 episodes and you've missed nothing.
Right. And that was my
True.
frustration.
You know what I mean? And like
the characters are cool. I like the characters, but like as a show structure, it's terrible.
Because it's all over the place.
Nothing actually happens. They just go on little mini adventures.
And where it ended at the end of season 1 is like they're like partly incorporating
the Empire?
No, what was the book? Oh my god, I can't. It's my favorite Star Wars book. Oh my god.
Heir to the Empire?
Heir to the Empire with Mount Tantus.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Like that's how it ends and I'm like, all right. So is this how they're going to say that good old Paps survived because this is going to be a giant cloning facility, you know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So like but all I'm saying about the Bad Batch season 1 is watch the first 2 episodes, the last 2 episodes, you missed nothing and it's done. You know what I mean? Maybe episode 4 is when they had the inhibitor chip episode.
No, I think there's I think it's episode 1 that's like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
that shows Order 66. And credit where credit is due. That is awesome.
Well, yes, that's what I
Credit
mean.
where credit is due. That first episode. I think the second episode after that is pretty awesome. And then after that, the rest of it is really they don't do anything.
But that's what I'm saying. First two, last two.
Yeah, that's about right.
Anyway.
Well, anywho, I think I want it to be better, but I don't. It's crappy. So, anyways, a lot of Marvel content too, but I didn't write that down, so I don't want to take an absolute eternity.
I didn't write any of it. We talked about the Marvel stuff like a month ago.
Yeah, I mean, there was a trailer for like Secret Invasion, but like nothing.
It's like
nothing grabbed my attention really
because we're burnt on Marvel.
It's too much Marvel.
Like, and I understand right now it's the rebuild phase. They're making the new Avengers, right? And they need to figure out who's going to be who and who's going to make it to the movies and who's going to do all of the stuff.
Oh, they announced the Thunderbolts lineup and they didn't have Abomination in it, and I'm kind of bummed about that.
It's probably going to be a surprise casting, like
it's like the Hulk was in
exactly
War or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
My biggest thing with Marvel is I stopped after Endgame. Like once Endgame happened, I was done. I was out. I really don't care.
That's
anymore.
Marcus. He's mentally out of Marvel.
Well, yes and no.
Couple movies.
Yeah, no.
Hold you in.
Yeah, I have watched a couple
movies. There's been no Marvel movie that I've been intrigued to watch.
Yeah.
WandaVision is still one of the best TV shows ever created. And it's not just because it's Wanda and Marvel, just the show itself, the format, the way.
Really good.
Yes. And Loki was fucking amazing too.
I fucking love Loki. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was going
he's
in.
Getting he's getting his point. Right. Like
so
only like two, but it's okay.
Right.
I like Loki because it was very much we're going to go off the rails somewhat, but we're not going to go the full Marvel route, but we're still going the Marvel route. But they made it good because right now the Marvel movies, in my opinion, they are so boring. That's just the easiest way to describe it. They're just watered down boring because like I watched Doctor Strange, the more recent one.
Yeah, Marcus did not like it.
Like I love
Evil
Sam
Dead.
Raimi. Yeah,
no, it was evil. And it was an Evil Dead movie. Fucking Wanda walking around like she's a zombie.
You know, you bring up a good point though, because without the Sam Raimi-ness of that movie, that would be really boring.
Oh, super! No, even the Sam Raimi stuff barely made it any slight enjoyment to it. Like it's just not good.
That's a good point. I hadn't thought of that.
I look at it like this. So if you're 12 years ago us right now starting to watch all this new Marvel stuff, you're pretty excited because it's new and you weren't old enough for the old stuff. But you can't beat the first 10 years of Marvel content. Like that content was amazing. Like I never watched Black Panther, the movie, for like a year or two after it came out.
Yeah.
And I watched it and I was like,
holy fuck, that's a great movie.
This is
it's a really good movie.
And it like connects to everything. And all of the movies were so great. And I feel like they're in that rebuild phase. So eventually it's going to be good.
Yeah.
But it may not appeal to me. It might appeal to 10 years ago me.
Right.
But that is current. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like their new Avengers is going to be their Marvel. Just like for me, Star Wars, for me, the prequels are my Star Wars, even though I love the old ones.
Yeah.
But I wasn't born in 77 like old ass Gator. You know what I mean? And, but like, that's what I'm saying. So like, it's how am I trying to say it?
It's like a generational thing.
Yes, it's a generational thing. So the kids growing up now are going to love this Marvel.
Yeah.
Because this is their Marvel.
Credit where credit is due, though. I will say of the new Marvel movies or newer, Shang-Chi is pretty dope. I don't know if you saw Shang-Chi.
I have no interest in watching it, to be honest. Because
that's fine. I think that was a lot better movie than I thought it was going to be.
I enjoyed it.
I really liked Shang-Chi.
I didn't watch it in one sitting. I watched it in two, which is fine because it's not a movie. It's not a nail biter.
No,
but I thought it was a cool story that like told another part of Marvel.
Yeah,
which was rad. I liked it, but again, that it didn't get me to go to the theater to see it.
No, and it was not. I thought Black Panther was definitely a better movie than Shang-Chi. But Shang-Chi was like of the more recent Marvel movies is way better.
But like, I think Shang-Chi is a better movie than Thor: Love and Thunder.
I agree.
Oh, dude, I'm not watching Thor: Love and Thunder. It looks like dog shit.
It was actually okay.
It was okay.
It was okay.
Really?
It was a positive movie experience.
Yes.
Okay. I like from what I've seen. Like I've actually seen like clips. Like I went to YouTube to see it. I'm just like,
but all joking aside, I watched the Thor movies for one reason and one reason only. Padme.
you guys see that? You guys
Natalie
okay.
Portman.
Yeah, that's it. Like
I was gonna
Padme.
say,
Like
was it
she's a perfect
Chris
cat.
ass? Was it the ass in there?
No, it's I don't even care about that. It's just Natalie Portman. She's just beautiful.
She is
Understandable.
Like
Understandable.
beautiful. And I appreciate her very much. And if she would ever come on the Working Class Nerds, I would love it.
So there's no way she'd come on.
Never
Just,
say
no,
never.
no, no, just send it to her agent and be like, hey, we want to have on our podcast.
That's not how
Okay.
that's not how it works.
I know.
Agent, you need a back door behind the agent because the agent is like, if there ain't money involved, we ain't even talking to you.
True.
Right.
You ain't doing nothing for us.
You're not doing anything. Get out. Get out.
Anyway,
Right. Well, we tried. What else was I gonna say?
no idea.
Marvel stuff. That's basically it. I'm not super. There wasn't anything like super enthralling.
You said that.
But I did watch some shows. So Marcus and I yesterday had. So my dad is actually going on a business trip, so we couldn't do official guys' night.
But for the record, we found out in the 11th hour. So we sent out a text saying, "Hey guys, tomorrow we're gonna watch Rings of Power episode 3, and we're gonna watch episode 4 of
House of the Dragon."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Nick in our group chat, and Nick texts back, "My dad's leaving at 4 a.m. tomorrow." I'm like, "What the fuck? Suck less." Like, we didn't know.
Yeah.
I just bought snacks. Like, what the fuck?
We do
Usually
this,
he tells
bro.
us like 6 weeks in advance that, hey, on this day I'm going to be leaving and I'm not going to be available. So you guys are going to have to figure it out on your own.
sent you a Google Calendar invite. None of us use Google Calendar. Well, you have it.
Yeah, exactly. So we ended up doing a Discord, a non-failing version of Discord.
Right. So we tried it 2 weeks ago or whatever, and it failed because I tried to stream on Discord, like share my screen so Marcus could see my browser, and they are smart. They have that blocked, so you can't like stream it to all your friends.
Right.
But what I did instead was we opened a Discord call, and then each had our own window of HBO Go, HBO Max,
And Prime.
and then Prime later.
Oh,
and
I
then
see.
went 3, 2, 1, click.
Right.
And so we watched it, and we were like a second or two delayed
Half
from
a
each
second,
other.
yeah.
Half second, whatever. So we watched it and we had the video up and we were fucking chatting the whole time, just like this, like we're in a call.
Yeah, we had like
Right.
our cameras on video. Yeah,
Eating a
screens,
snack. What did you have for a snack?
chips.
I had a bowl of ice cream.
I had jalapeno lime chips and a triple IPA. It was like chewing cops.
Wow, I was drinking water and an ice cream.
And also water. I had my gallon of water.
Yeah. But either way, it was actually, I'll tell you, hanging out in a Discord call, like watching a show with your buddy is it is a pretty good experience because you're right on top of your screen. My monitor's dope. And
mine
you
too.
have your headphones on. So it's like perfect sound. There's like no outside interference.
Yeah, and like no echoing or like, I don't know. You hear the
Like you don't hear anything.
of the car going by, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, see, in my neighborhood, it's dooch, 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 dooch.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, same for my neighborhood too. That's all over the place.
And I just start dancing. I'm like, I love this music. Yeah. Like,
Play more Bad Bunny.
Dooch, 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 dooch. And I'm like, damn.
I know.
And then I look down and see my belly jiggling. I'm going, damn, I'm fat.
That's why I don't go to the club.
So Nick and I made an agreement that next week, or the next time we watch House of the Dragon and Lord of the Rings, we will watch Lord of the Rings first.
Yeah.
Because we watched House of the Dragon first,
and
we both said, fuck, this is going to be hard to follow that.
Because that was a fucking epic episode of House of the Dragon. I mean, I love Game of Thrones anyways.
I do not.
I know you do not. I love the politics and the scheming and the interpersonal drama, and it's fucking awesome. So there was a lot of that, especially the end of the episode. And there's,
but it was a good, but my point is, it's like a stand-up comedian that's starting out. You follow one of the best stand-up comedians in the world, and you have to go after that. You're like,
it's tough.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. So the next time we have to watch those two, I would watch the Lord of the Rings, because the Lord of the Rings episode was dope as fuck too.
It was, but it's
But
like
it's
so bright and like polished and clean,
well,
and like
that's the thing.
versus
and,
the House of the Dragon's like gritty and there's fucking and there's blood and
but
guts.
that's the hard part for Amazon.
Yeah.
Is they're trying to keep it PG-13.
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah.
PG-13, where HBO Max is like, we're going fucking balls deep.
Right.
Yeah.
You're not even going to see our balls. It's going to be so deep. Because
The
and we're
balls
not
are
care.
going in there.
Right. Cutting bodies in complete fucking half at an angle and dragging them around and the fucking guts are hanging out. Like that's
orgies.
Yeah. Like you can't follow that. So
Right.
Not that to clarify, not that like that makes good content, but like
no, it definitely does.
okay, definitely yes, but like Marcus was looking for that.
Well, it's what you expect in that
so
show.
funny. But
you expect it.
You in my in my Twitch chat when I was like refusing to romance Triss, you're like, show me the titties.
Yes, exactly.
And you're saying the same thing during the show. We're like, let's see the titties the whole time.
Yeah.
But yeah. So to go from that like intensity,
He's in trouble.
to,
Anyway,
yeah. I'm just continuing my thought
no.
to continue the conversation. To go from that level of like grittiness and like rated R, obviously, to like PG-13 polish. Everything's bright, especially in that episode. They're in the Numenor, so
yeah.
it's like everything.
And it was
is super
beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, but the show is getting good. Like, I don't know why people are hating on it. It's a good show.
Oh, it's really good.
Like,
yeah.
I like it, and like for me,
It's just a different. It's too hard flavors to go back to back.
and we can't spoil it, but there's something that happens because somebody shows up. Somebody shows up somewhere, and they were like, "Fuck you, you don't belong here." And I was like, "Oh, snap a dap!" Like shit's about to go down, and that person was like, "Actually, I am here, and I'm leaving. Go fuck yourself." And I was just like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
Like this shit is getting real.
And then some other character has a secret identity, and then another character I didn't think we were going to see till the end of the season is like a cliffhanger at the end of the episode, and I was like,
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm enjoying both shows,
they're both great.
but
It's like two different flavors of ice cream that are kind of clashing.
yeah,
They're both great, separate. Like I don't even know what like a awesome orange sherbet or something,
so good.
like a citrus, and then you got like double
Chocolate.
dark chocolate fudge mix swirl. That's like you don't really want to eat them back to back, but like
Right.
separately they're fucking awesome.
They're
you know
awesome.
what I mean?
Yep. So this sort of reminds me of something of you guys talking about watching it in Discord and everything else like that. I'm going to send you guys a link real quick to a movie.
Okie dokie.
Have
Via
you
the
guys
Discord.
well, no, I just sent it in the chat here on.
Oh yeah, okay.
On Zencast. Have
Got
you guys
it,
ever
got it.
heard the triplets of Bellevue?
The triplets of no.
Nope.
Wait, the triplets
so,
of Belleville. Is this like the Hounds of? Oh no, I'm thinking of Baskerville.
So
which is
do not
a-
watch the trailer. Do not watch anything. Try finding a way to watch this movie and just go in completely blind. This movie is a trip and a half. It's a French movie. There's
it
barely any
animated, I think?
talking. It's animated, yes.
Yep,
There's
yep,
barely
yep.
any talking and everything else like that, but you guys will have a lot of fun. It is trippy as fuck, but it's funny as hell.
Okay,
All right.
I'm in. I bookmarked this for later.
So for me, I'm enjoying both shows. I am not a Game of Thrones fan at all.
Which is interesting that you like House of the Dragon.
Well, it's because you know why? It's because I don't have to listen to you or your dad tell me about the
lore.
Like I'm watching season 1, episode 2 of the original Game of Thrones that came out 12 years ago, and I say, "Oh yeah, this dude was like, oh, you mean Trigarian of Trigarian, and he cut off his dick in back 15,000 years ago, and because of that, the Trigarian family hates it, but they killed a dragon and blah blah blah." And you're like, "Dude, I'm just starting to watch a fucking show."
I don't
know
know.
shit.
Leave me alone.
Now we're watching a show and it's coming out current,
Yeah.
so I can enjoy it, and like you can know all the lore in the background, but for me, I'm like,
I just keep my mouth shut about it.
well, yeah, but
Right.
you're watching the show as it's going. Like, you know that this person married this person to make this person,
Right.
but you don't know how it happens.
Exactly.
So when it happens, it's fresh to you.
yeah, and I'm like, oh shit, let's go.
Right, exactly. So it's a good viewing experience for
Yeah.
me, where watching Game of Thrones 5 years later, it's like, oh, dude, you get blah, 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 blah. And then you're
Wait
trying
till you get to this episode.
exactly,
And you're like,
I
Right.
lose interest.
Yeah.
That's like Rings of Power is like, we don't know this. Like, there's lore behind this time,
Yeah.
but like nobody knows anything. So it's always good to watch a show when it's brand new, fresh.
It's like, yeah, and I really enjoy like the lore, like you're saying, the lore, but it's that chunk of time you don't know. So it's like I want to see how it happens. It's almost like why I love the Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor series. Like I know eventually your character doesn't fucking kill Sauron because he goes on and they do that in the Lord of the Rings movies. But you've got some cool stuff in between, so you want to see what the heck happens. But it's a lore world that you're familiar with, so it's enjoyable in both shows. Also, last thing for my week, Andor comes out next week, which is I'm excited about.
I'm right now, I'm 50-50 on Andor.
On how excited you are?
I'm excited for Andor because Rogue One is my favorite Star Wars movie.
Yep.
As a movie.
I agree. Mine too. Favorite movie.
Like, I love A New Hope is my favorite of them all, but Rogue One is the best movie ever made of Star Wars, right? So I'm 50% excited for Andor because it happens in that universe of Rogue One.
Yeah. But
I'm 50% not excited because I just don't want it to turn out to be like the Bad Batch, or it just to be like more of like, hey, you're going to join the Rebel Alliance. Go steal these plans from these people. Okay, we're going to fly to this and do a top secret mission. Pew pew, and then they fly back. Good job, soldier. Okay, next episode. Hey, we need you to go get these things. It's just a fetch show.
Yeah,
I don't want that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want just a quality.
Give me a storyline, a conflict that goes the whole season. Series.
Right. So I'm 50-50 on it. I'm super excited for it, but I'm also not piquing my expectations because it's Disney Star Wars.
You're limiting your expectations.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm with you. Same here. I've got like very minimal expectations going in.
Oh,
I've never even heard of it, so news to me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Cassian Andor is the name of the character, and they're a main character in Rogue One. So this shows.
And if
like,
you've never seen,
was it the guy in Rogue One?
Yeah,
because I did see Rogue One. I saw that in theaters. That was actually a pretty solid movie.
It's a fan-fucking-tastic movie.
I think it's even better if you know. Oh yeah, you've seen the original movie, so yeah, it leads up into A New Hope.
Yeah, no, I know, and I'm not gonna lie. But Princess Leia, the CG that they did in that movie, could be better. But I digress.
Why the fuck are you guys so fucking critical? The woman is dead, and it continued the story. Like, who cares that the CGI isn't perfect? The fact that she was there and they handed the plans to her, I fucking cried my eyes out. I wasn't looking at like, the CGI isn't that good. Go fuck yourself. They put it in it, and that movie ends and the movie starts. Like, fuck sorry, all of you. Yeah, I'm just saying.
I don't know.
Wow, I'm triggered now. I don't even want to talk about my week. Can we just move on to AIE news? Because I'm fucking pissed.
In AIE news, do you like Star Wars: The Old Republic? Do you like Destiny 2? Jeez. Do you like World of Warcraft? Do you like Guild Wars 2? Do you like Lord of the Rings Online? Do you like Final Fantasy 14? Then AIE is the place for you. We have a guild calendar with many weekly fun nights, also known as Mandatory Fun Night, where the fun is mandatory, but attendance is not. So everyone in the guild gathers around the campfire. You get together on one night a week for whatever your favorite game is. We go have fun in that game, just doing fun, friendly content. You don't have to come, but if you do have to have fun. And if all this sounds fun to you, go to aie-guild.org. Get our Discord information in the top right hand of the website. Ask for a guild invite, whether or not you play Star Wars: The Old Republic or Destiny 2 or Guild Wars 2 or World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy 14 or My Little Pony Online like Jacob does.
And Mustache.
I do not.
We would love to have you. Now, Marcus, what have you been up to this week?
That was actually, for ad-libbing, you actually did really good there.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, yeah, no, it was clean. It was good.
No, that was great. You stammered at the end a little bit, but, you can't keep up a 2-minute fucking rant off the cuff, especially you, Ron Burgundy, but you did good.
Yeah.
So,
a
couple things. Burgundy. So, stream has been fantastic. I'm really like doubling down on this community streamer, like how Mustache was talking about, like doing King's Fall helps.
Yep.
I am not a help streamer. I am not. I'm not helping anybody succeed at anything because there's a 99.999999999% chance that I am going to fail if I try to help you. But what I can do is join you and just have fun.
Yeah.
If you're not worried about having like winning, then guess what? Take me with you. Or you can join me and we're going to have fun. We'll find something to do. We'll fail, but it's going to be a lot of fun doing it. Because I don't take any game too seriously anymore. I did for a long time with raiding in Star Wars: The Old Republic. I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
So now if we're doing PvP, it's a comedy show PvP. Like if I die, I die. If we win, we win. Who fucking cares? If we go into a dungeon and we don't win, everybody else is pissed off. I'm like, well, that shit was fun. Rip that guy.
So Marcus, I want to do something with you then. I want to have you join me for a teaching raid, because the thing is, like, I specifically suck at teaching, as well as I have a emote specifically made called hatch throwing, because I throw all the damn time and it's funny as shit. I want to have you go through with me, and I want you to teach the majority of it, and I want to see how quote unquote bad this goes, just to see like what kind of fun, because I don't care if it takes us a while. I don't care if it's bad. I don't care. I'm having fun every single time with teaching and everything else like that, as well as just doing stuff in general. I am just down to do anything with anybody.
Well, I appreciate that. So here's my question to you. If you're doing a raid for 3 hours and you're still on the second boss, are you okay with calling it quits?
We have a new rule in place. Yes. So 3 days ago, we were on Kingsfall, and it took us about 3 hours and 40 minutes just to get through the whole raid, just because we were teaching one new person and we were all still fairly fresh in the raid and everything else like that. Do you see my wife back there?
Yeah, she, like have her sit next to you. She doesn't have to hide in the back. Like, come join us.
I know.
Oh, hold on. They want you to come say hi real quick.
Oh, she's sitting on a couch.
She's good.
Marcus thought she was like sitting.
I thought she was like sitting on like a box or something, because I couldn't see the couch because of the kid thing.
Sorry, it's my son's 10. That's what that thing is.
Got it.
There. So
and Marcus thought she was sitting on like.
I thought she was sitting on a log or something. I'm like, oh my god, tell her to come sit in your computer chair. She can hang out with us.
You're sitting on like a log or something like that. So, yeah.
Anyway,
wait a minute, Marcus. He has the same Charlie the Chair that you do, just in gray.
Is it?
Are you talking about the?
Oh no, that's a little more bougie than mine, dude.
Yeah, he's got the widescreen version.
Yeah.
This is the autonomous Ergo Plus or something like that. So it's really nice. I highly recommend it.
Fancy.
Can you link that to me?
Sure, it's $500.
Shh! Don't tell my wife. Oh no, this is my section. She's definitely going to hear it. Because I came upstairs, so I was playing with the kids, and she's like, "I'm going to go take a shower." I'm like, all right. I show up, okay, and she's listening to our podcast. She listens to your section and my section and shuts it up. I'm like, "Are you listening to our podcast?" She's like, "Fuck." She's like, "I need to know if you're talking shit about me during the week." And I'm like, fuck. Because sometimes, once in a great while, I do. But anyway, so what I was going to say is, so I can teach stuff that I know, and because I did it forever, rating and SWTOR. But I don't take it seriously. Like, I can teach something, but like, I'm not a person. On day one, there's people that are like, we have to win. I'm like, I'm fucking just thankful that I get to raid on day one. You know what I mean? And charge it to your company for $510. Yep. What a dick move. Like, what a dick move. Charge it to your company.
It literally has an option. Buy now for $549.
Wow.
Charge it to your company for $510, or buying in bulk $488. Anyway.
So one thing to warn you guys about this is the green, red, and blue are $400 or $500. Everything else is $550. So
yeah, it's because who the fuck wants a green seat?
I got the baby blue. I was about to go for the green one because I'm like, it's funny as shit, but I went with the blue one instead.
Yeah, so I would get all black, like my soul.
I wanted all black, but I was not forking out $550. I hit my limit at $500, and I'm good.
Yeah,
dude. So, if I spend $500 on a computer chair, my wife will fucking chop my dick off like it's Game of Thrones.
You should have seen my chair before. My chair was destroyed. The thing was like 4 years old. Like the fluff was coming out. It was like one of those giant those are the best. Goofy chairs. I love those chairs, but holy shit, this chair was a piece of shit. I had to get a fucking butt pad.
I want that chair now.
No, trust me, I threw that thing well forever ago. So
Anyway, so
I
like
get-
I was
I get
saying,
it.
everybody, so a little change to coming to the stream. So I've been thinking about this a lot as my kids are busier and I want to start doing stuff. So I don't know if it's next week or the week after. My stream schedule is shifting one day. So right now I currently stream Tuesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. I'm actually going to be changing that to Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. So I have Saturday night free to like
for family time.
well, and like I go away to like Rhode Island or wherever a lot on the weekends, and like I don't like taking nights off at all. And I feel like Friday nights I can commit to more time to do that on Friday nights rather than Saturday nights.
Yeah, makes sense.
I'm going to try it for a little while before I really make the full commitment, but I think it's just going to happen because it has to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you're running out of days of the week here.
well, right. But
Wednesday night we do guys' night.
guys
Thursday
night,
night's the podcast.
Thursday night's podcast. So I really have like Monday and Fridays
Right.
free. So so I think I'm just going to flip flop that so I get my Saturday night back. And that will so my wife bitches all the time and complains that she doesn't get to sleep in ever. And on Sunday mornings is Daddy-O's Diner. Like I cook the most epic breakfast every Sunday morning. But because I stream until like 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock 1 o'clock in the morning, but don't go to bed until like 2 o'clock in the morning.
You're like,
I'm not up until like we're not eating until like 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. And by then my kids have already snacked a ton and all the shit. So I'm like, why don't you like I'll switch my stream days. I'll sleep in on Saturday morning and then you can sleep in on Sunday morning and you'll wake up to a dope ass breakfast. She's like, that sounds cool.
that's a nice that sounds reasonable.
Yeah.
that sounds
So
reasonable.
in Destiny stuff, I have been focusing a little bit, not a lot, a little bit on doing my season pass quest because people are harassing me that I have to be Grandmaster ready because they're determined to get me Conqueror this year. And again,
Wait. Marcus the Conqueror sounds like a great title.
Hold on. You've never gotten Conqueror yet?
no, I've done
Are you okay? I'm taking
done-
you through that. Who the fuck's taking you through that? Because I
free,
will.
free ride and crew.
Oh,
Tom
fuck
Tom,
off.
all my
no,
peeps.
leave free ride out of this. I'll take you through. No, I'm kidding.
No, it's well, I play games at my own pace. I literally play Destiny, let's say 15 hours a week. That's max.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Maximum.
That's fine.
And like when I do it, like if you need a quest and it doesn't give me pinnacles, I don't care. Like I'm doing it to have fun and I don't care. You know what I mean?
You just hurt Stash's soul.
No, I just don't.
I don't get
no.
Well,
No. I am with him. I am actually with him. I take my time now because I know. So if you ask me, like, say, 4 seasons ago, like during Beyond Light and everything else like that, I grinded hardcore, super hard. I tried, like, I was one of those guys that would get everything done within the first week if I could. I've gotten to the point now I'm just like, I'll take my time. I'll get there when I get there. If I don't, cool, whatever. I really don't care anymore. So I'm with you on that, Marcus. I just do not care about rushing. I will get there soon enough, and I will take care of it from there. So.
well, right. But for me, so like I'm in a like I want to get to it, but like last year I got to GM level 2 or 3 weeks before the end of the season. You know what I mean? Like I don't care when I get there.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I'm going to get there when I get there, but they've been really pressuring me to do it. So I have been more aware of the seasonal quest, like the season pass, like triumphs and stuff to get your level up and your artifact. When I get there, I get there. I don't like if I do get Conqueror, cool. If I don't, I don't care. Like doing extremely hard content is not my priority in this game. You know what I mean? Playing with friends, enjoying it, that's my priority. Anyways, speaking of that, my new raid video, Greenbot it's rendering right now. It's done. It's my first time in King's Fall, but it was the introduction of the Marlock, where I switched to Warlock, and I fucking hate that class.
Oh, same. I hate Warlock so much,
and I hate the Hunter. And
so wait,
the
Marcus,
Titan is
are
the greatest
you a
thing
Titan
ever.
main?
Yes, of course I am.
Are you a Titan main?
Of course, Titan's the best class ever.
Ooh.
Anyways,
Agreed.
this has become a complete
Absolutely.
meme in the community where everybody wants me to be the Marlock. But then when we were doing King's Fall, I was like, look at all right, you guys were nice enough to take me in here. if I get Touch of Malice tonight, I will play Warlock for the rest of the season. Well, that somehow, some way turned into if I go into any raid and get any of the exotics, I have to play Warlock for the rest of the season.
You got duped.
Okay.
I got duped hard. So, but something fun is I added 2 channel redemption points for 5,000 points, I think. But I think I'm going to change it to 10,000 because that's like more feasible. That I'll play Warlock or Hunter for 1 match. You know what I mean? Like switch. So like if I'm doing something, I'll switch to the class just to do it. And it makes it more interactive with everybody. And everybody loves seeing me bitch and complain about it. But anyway.
So that actually leads sort of back to my charity event. I actually have a milestone for that. That's actually related to it. Let me get that all up, just make sure. So if I hit $2,000 for the charity stream next season, and I'm going to put a poll up on Twitter on for this, I can only play Hunter or Warlock, depending on what people say on Twitter. So I'm going to put a poll up so people have the decision. Do you want me to play Hunter the whole season or Warlock? Because I only consistently play Titan the whole season, and that is it. I don't touch anything else. The only time I ever really touch anything else is if I'm doing like other raids, if I need to, and everything else like that. So if we get to that point, then I'm locked to doing it the whole season. I can't touch my Titan for a whole season, and it's going to kill me. So
yeah, because when the next season comes out, you're going to be that much more behind.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's going to have to grind, so it's going to suck.
Oh yeah.
So I am in a complete pickle right now. So
like Pickle Rick.
Yeah, Pickle Rick. I don't even know who Pickle Rick is. So,
dude, you've seen that episode of Rick and Morty?
I've never seen Rick and Morty.
Wait, really?
Never.
Really?
You would really enjoy Rick and Morty.
It's pretty funny. I'll give him that. It's not like the more later seasons, like last season and this season are but yeah.
But hear me out.
Steam, I think.
Yeah, but hear me out. Well, it's because you can only do so much.
Yeah.
Right? So what I mean is, I can only commit to so much TV.
Right.
So I have to pick, and I choose to watch Twitch as my content because I enjoy watching friends stream. That's my content. I would much rather watch my friends play games on Twitch than watch Rick and Morty. It's just who I am. You know what I mean? Because if you take the time to watch me, I want to watch you. Right. You know what I mean? Or like I like supporting friends because you have a chat going. It's interactive. You're not playing the game, but you're also watching somebody play the game and fail or win, and you got chat going and blah 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 blah. Anyway,
right.
So the pickle that I'm in right now is
I'm gonna answer this really quick.
Okay,
keep that.
So I am putting what do you call it? I'm putting on I want a PlayStation 5. I hate Sony, but I want to play the new God of War game.
Right.
Sony is not going to release that game. Sony is not going to release that game on the PC right now.
No, for probably a couple of years after.
Right.
Yeah, it'll probably take like a year or two or something like that.
Right. So I can get a Horizon Forbidden West PS5 right now for sticker price, $550.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Right. I can get it right now.
Yep.
But the likelihood that I actually play the PlayStation is probably slim to none.
Agreed.
Right?
You have such a great track record of playing other games besides your MMO.
Right. So I'm torn because I know I can get it. So, or the other thing is I buy it and I sit on it until about 3 weeks before Christmas and put a picture on the world, say PlayStation 5 and let the money roll in. Right. $1,200 will end up in my Venmo account. Right.
Yeah.
So the other side of that is
what you could do is you could always buy it and then just keep it at the penthouse suite.
No. Why would I do that? That doesn't serve me a purpose.
No, but it serves me a purpose.
Well, right.
So I'm going to try and Jedi mind trick you into buying me a PS5.
Do it. What?
Anyway, moving on. The other side of that
These are
is
not the droids you're looking for.
These are not the droids you're looking for. The other side of that is my computer is dope, but my CPU right now is really bottlenecking my computer.
Isn't it an i9?
Yes, a i9 9900K from like 5 years ago.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Stop there. Do you know what I'm running my CPU with? Do you have any idea? A Ryzen 5 1600. And I have a 3070 GPU. That's bottlenecking. Yours is not bottlenecking. Stop.
It is.
No. Oh,
I
bullshit.
have a 3090. I game at 4K, and
Oh, okay.
I'm
That
maxing
makes
out
sense.
at Destiny at like 90 to 107 frames.
Okay.
Where if I put the i9 12900K in there, I will max my fucking frames out, and my computer will run like a dream.
True.
But in order to
True.
upgrade that,
It already runs like a dream.
I don't spend my money on anything but my computer or my office, right? Like, I don't have any other hobbies anymore. I spend it on my kids. So the problem is this PC upgrade. So if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right. I want the new motherboard, which I have to get. I want the new CPU, which I have to get. But I also want DDR5 RAM. DDR5 RAM is really expensive right now. So my computer so a PlayStation 5 is $550. The computer upgrade is like a G Note.
Okay.
Right.
I really want to upgrade my computer.
So you should upgrade your computer.
Yeah, fuck the PS5. Fuck the PS5.
Well, but
You're not going to play the PS5.
I know I'm
Yeah.
not. Anyway,
Like literally
so
never.
these are the things that are going on in my head right now, because I'm the guy that always buys the deal. When I can see a deal and I know something's not available, I buy the deal.
Right.
But I have been playing Destiny 1 on my Xbox Series S or whatever, and I've actually kind of enjoyed it. I'm enjoying it. Like, I've never played it ever. I've never played Destiny 1.
Oh, really? You've never played Destiny 1 at all?
Ever.
Oh, okay. Huh. So what got you into
so-
Destiny 2 then?
Friends of ours, I played it during Beyond Light for probably like a month, like off and on between my Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Yep.
And then I got, when they announced, I don't remember what it was, Season of the Splicer. And I looked at, like, there was a trailer or something, and they showed that like expunge mission. I was like, that might be the coolest fucking video game I've ever seen in my life. And I'm a first person shooter guy. I love first person shooters. Love it.
Yep.
But I also love MMOs. And it was like the perfect combination. And then with the lack of content from SWTOR, the lack of expansion content coming from SWTOR really pushed me to start streaming Destiny.
Okay.
And it's been exciting. So, in other really exciting news is we finally got a new trailer for Breath of the Wild 2.
Which is called Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, that's what it is.
And that's why it was banned in the UK, because guess what happened? you guys heard about that, right?
Wait,
No.
they banned the trailer?
Yeah, so no, they didn't show the Nintendo Direct because the Queen died, and since the title of the new Breath of the Wild is
Tears of the Kingdom.
yeah,
Right.
That's a little much.
That's kind of a stretch in my
that's why they can't. That's why they pushed it back, because they're like, we don't really want to upset anybody. I'm like, okay, who cares?
I don't know. That's
fine.
well, whatever. Everybody grieves different. Anyways, so I really enjoyed Breath of the Wild 1. I did not beat it. I am such a one game guy.
Yeah.
That I can't invest. Like, I'm going to buy Breath of the Wild 2. I'm going to play hours of it, but I'm not going to be like Nick, who is going to stream it from day one and be like, we're not going to be able to even talk to Nick because Nick is going to be gone in Breath of the Wild 2.
He's just going to be playing it all the time. Fun fact, the only time I ever played Breath of the Wild, I played for an hour. I kept climbing trees and cutting grass. That was it. I was having way too much fun just doing that, and I haven't touched it since.
And that's the point. I couldn't figure out. I'm not smart in any way. I'm an idiot. I couldn't figure out why I can't go up this snowy mountain. And they're like, just eat these peppers. So I cooked a shit ton of peppers, and I was still dying. And they're like, oh, this guy in a hut 7 miles back had a fucking
recipe.
had a jacket that you could wear. And I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to know that? You tell me to go to this spot, that's where I'm going. I'm not good with open world games.
Right.
Like, don't give me you have to go this spot. Okay, I will walk through every village to that spot. But if you say, hey, you have 5 places to go, like you can pick anywhere you want to go, I'm definitely going the wrong way, and I'm definitely going to get frustrated. So
Yeah.
either way, but my big
and you also hate the breakable weapons mechanic.
Oh my God, that's the dumbest fucking mechanic ever.
Yeah.
Like, you're using a sword and it breaks and now you have no weapon. Like, fuck off.
So
Like-
I guess you don't like Animal Crossing New Horizons then?
I never played it.
No,
Oh,
you also hated Fallout 3 in New Vegas.
The Fallout series is the dumbest fucking
I've
shit
never
ever.
played them, so I just really don't care to.
I'm
So
so
much-
passionate
so-
about the dumb shit.
You are.
Anyways, my big tinfoil hat right now
Okay.
going on in my head is I think there's a new Switch coming. Hear me out why. Hear me for the reasons. The current Switch is very out of date with what's on the inside. What Breath of the Wild 2 is doing is going to test that Switch to the limit. Now, it's going to play on it, but it's almost like, what was it, the Wii U?
Yeah.
Right? Breath of the Wild 1 came out on the Wii U.
No. It came out on the Switch.
It
No,
came out on
but
the
it
Switch
did
and the
launch
Wii.
and the Wii U.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right? But the Switch is a better system than the Wii U.
Yep.
You know what I
so
mean?
this one also would launch on both.
Right. So I believe through and through during the pandemic, they were going to announce and release a new Switch with that big giant OLED screen, but they didn't have the resources to make them. And I talked about this on the show many times.
Yeah.
So I believe that the Switch OLED was the new Switch, but they didn't have the components to put in it. So they were like, well, we got to sell them because we need to make some of this money. So they sold it as a new-ish Switch.
Yeah.
And the new Switch is coming, maybe not at launch with Breath of the Wild 2, but like maybe Christmas of next year, brand new Switch, I'm calling it. Because the current Switch, it is out of date. Like, you play it, the game, you can tell it's starting to dog a little.
So I was just thinking about that. So why would they make a new Switch? Why don't they just make a new system? Because the Switch came back.
Well, they're gonna, because the
easy.
Switch is the most popular system they've ever made.
True.
You know what I mean? Like,
the thing is, do they want to do like a Wii U situation where it has somewhat the same name, but it's a different console where they do like the Switch 2 or something? I'm not going to say it's the Switch 2, but do you think they would come up with a different name?
Oh, well, it's Nintendo. They're nuts. They'll probably do something, and they'll probably ban our show because we're talking about them. You know what I mean? But like, I'm just saying a new Switch. It's going to be a new. Nintendo will never make a standalone system ever again. You know what I mean? Why would they when they've perfected the handheld to docking system?
Yeah.
Not wrong.
Like, am I wrong?
No, I'm with you.
Yeah, like the
Unless
Switch
they come
is
up with
amazing.
some random bullshit. That a new idea, because like the Wii U had a tablet with the system. Then the Wii
That was
had
the first
motion
generation
control.
Switch.
No, I know that's the thing. So like, if you go from every single console that Nintendo's made, like I'm just talking about recently because there's just too many to go over. There's the fucking Wii with motion controls. That was completely different from whatever it was doing. Then there's the tablet with a system. Now we have the Switch. That's literally a DS mixed with a console. What are they going to do next? Like, what? I don't know. So
I don't know.
They could make it gold. I don't know why.
Well, let's talk about that shit. GoldenEye is coming out for the Switch,
I'm excited for that, but I'm not going to.
and it's multiplayer.
Marcus is going to get it. He's going to say, we should play it, and then we're never going to
Bro, all right, so listen, you're hearing this? I am streaming that game.
Okay.
Like, I don't care at that, but when that game comes out, dude, like, I love Destiny, but good night Destiny for a little bit. Like, at least one night on stream, because that is one of my favorite shooter games of all time.
You got to put on a bow.
dun 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 dun.
You got to put on a bow tie for that.
Whatever, I'll wear whatever the fuck you want. I'll wear the Mario outfit.
You have to get you need to get the full black suit with like the pinstripes. Got to get the cuffs, everything. It has to be immaculate.
Well, it may be. Maybe we'll set up a. We'll maybe set up a goal.
Then get a martini.
Absolutely.
Anyways, last thing is I dressed up as Super Mario last week.
You did.
That was
on
awesome.
Saturday night.
That was awesome.
So I was at the Spirit of Halloween store. So I wanted to get the kids their costumes early before everything is picked over and sold out.
Very smart.
So my son picked out a ninja outfit. My daughter picked out some Barbie thing, whatever. It doesn't matter. But of course, we're at the Halloween store. So you got to walk down all the aisles, right? My son sees the Mario costume. He's like, Daddy, you should be Mario. I'm like, fuck. all right, is it? And Carrie's like, look at it, it's your size. I'm like, God damn it. All right, I'll get it. So I had my beard and I was like, fuck it. I got a new costume. So I went home and put it on. They were laughing so hard. I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to wear that tonight. And Carrie's like, no, you're not. I'm like, yeah, I am. I'm going to wear it on stream. She's like, you're going to tell anybody? Nope. And I'm just going to do it. And I told a couple people just because I was talking with. Well, I told you because we were talking about the podcast. And I was
I know.
dude, I'm going to dress up as Mario tonight.
You told me, but I was.
Well, you were in fucking Chirac.
I was. That was Chirac. That's right.
Either way,
Chirac
I had a lot of fun doing that. I was Robert Incredible, well, Mr. Incredible, but Stream and myself, we named him Robert Incredible. That was a lot. Like, I think that's really fun. I really, if Nick has the money, I would love it if he bought a Luigi costume, because I would love to do a Halloween live episode on Twitch of us as Super Mario, like Mario and Luigi.
That'd be amazing.
And we just do the podcast that way, because we could have a lot of fun. Fuck, we could do it on Nick's. We could do it right. Actually, we probably wouldn't. It would be streamed on Nick's Twitch.
Yeah, whichever.
Well, no, I would definitely do it here because we can fit. There's room.
Yeah.
It's a me. And so the Mario stream, I did channel redemption points for me to say stuff like Mario, like, let's go, mamma mia. You know what I mean? It's a me, a Mario. And I was doing that all night, and it's fucking fun. Man.
Oh, that was so much fun.
Yeah. Anyways, Nick definitely has to pee, so we'll be right back.
Jeez, Nick, hurry up. We're trying to finish this podcast.
And we're back. So today we're talking with Mushatch about his journey in content creation. His long journey from a galaxy far, far away that he doesn't particularly care for.
A bit. It depends. So,
not particularly.
No.
It doesn't mean you dislike it. It's just like if it was on the menu, you wouldn't order that item.
More or less, yeah. He
doesn't like it. It's okay.
If I'm offered it for free, sure.
This is the first time ever somebody's come on our podcast that doesn't like Star Wars. This is one fucked up episode for me. Okay, I'm not lying,
dude. It's 166. Star Wars died last episode.
That's true.
Yeah, no,
that's true.
So
why did you start streaming?
So there's two starting points for this one. I'm not gonna lie. The first one is growing up, I watched a lot of YouTube and everything else like that because I just like watching YouTube because I watched like a bunch of different people. To be honest, the people who I watched back growing up, I do not remember. But like I watched Machinima, I watched Rooster Teeth, I think I watched Markiplier, PewDiePie, and everything else like that when I was younger.
Yep.
I always wanted to do something towards that, like say doing not like content creation, but doing like YouTube itself. And I always thought it was like cool that people were able to do that, but I never had anything like that to do something like that and everything else like that. So growing up, I like wanted to do it, but I never got to the point. My dad asked me like, what do you want to do when you grow up? I'm like, I'd be down to work for like a game company, like making games or being in IT or something else like that. And being IT for like a game company or like someone's like YouTube stuff or just anything else like that. That didn't come to be. And so I went to college for IT and everything else like that. And during that time, I met my wife on Tinder. And
why'd you say it like that?
What?
You were like on Tinder.
No, I'm just trying to recount. Like, I'm just trying to recall everything. I'm not saying it like bad. I met her on Tinder.
I was gonna say, dude. Nowadays, that's how it works.
Oh, absolutely. So, I'm
Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, all the above.
All the above. Do whatever floats your boat. Go for it. So we met on there, and I always had this mindset that consoles were the future, PCs were not.
Ooh, okay.
I absolutely hate that mindset nowadays because it was fucking stupid. I'm sorry, but I hate younger self me because I'm so pissed at myself. So I never actually had a computer up until about. Would you say it was like 2019? I built my computer. Was it like 2019? I built my computer. Yeah. Okay. It was around like 2018, 2019 when I first built my computer, or when I built my first computer, because I had one from one of my old jobs, but this thing was like 12 12 years old, like super old. So the thing was a piece of shit. Like it barely
Dinosaur.
Yeah.
Oh, seriously. It was one like those Dell Precision towers that you got back in like 2008 or something like that. Got it for free because the company was just like giving them out and all that kind of stuff. Like, sure, I'll take 2.
Nobody's actually going to fucking use it.
Oh, absolutely not. So I use that for college and everything else like that because I needed a computer because my MacBook, I had the old white case MacBook back when I started college.
Oh,
trust
boy.
me, the thing is a piece of shit. It's so bad. I can't even run it now. So I started on that. So I'll give you a bit more background. Started on PC, went to Apple, then went to PC, Mac again, and then went to PC again. So I've gone all over the place. But make a long story short, built my PC. I didn't really play games on it because I thought it was stupid doing that. But then over time, me and my friends, like I started using Discord around the same time. Never knew what it was until that point. They started wanting to play games on PC and everything else like that. And so I started making my computer better over time. And then one day my friend said, hey, I'm going to leave a challenge for everybody. This was like back in 2017, 2018, 2019, somewhere around there. I forget exactly. He said, hey, I'll leave a challenge for you. I want you guys for a full week, for 7 straight days, do something that you've never done, and I'll buy a game for you. And I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll do it. And I decided to do streaming as my thing. And so I did the full week, and I had a blast with it because I thought it was awesome. Like, the thing is, I streamed it from my Xbox because my computer could not stream at all at the time because it was a piece of shit. So I used the Twitch system through the Xbox. It was an Xbox One, not an Xbox One X or anything else.
Right.
It was the VCR box. Like the thing was shitty as fuck.
Yeah.
And so I streamed through there for that whole week, and I had a lot of fun with it. I didn't really get into streaming like consistently until about March of 2020, like right around when COVID started. I was in my job for about a year, and I got laid off from the job because of COVID, because they didn't have enough money to like sustain the company with everybody on there.
Yeah.
So I was jobless at the time. So every day I was just applying for jobs and playing games. And then one morning I'm like, why don't I start streaming again, like more consistently, and try to get affiliate? Because I'm just like, I've got nothing else to do, and I'm applying for jobs, and then for the rest of the day, what the fuck else am I doing? Because my wife would go to work, and I was just home alone. So I decided to like start grinding towards affiliate and everything else like that. And then after about a month or two, I finally hit that, and ever since then, it's just been more consistent streaming and everything else like that. My schedule has gone all over the place though, for like when I started, like what days I'm streaming and everything else like that. Because currently I stream Monday and Wednesday I take off because I have work on Tuesdays and Thursdays in office. I stream Thursday, Friday, Saturday, sometimes Sunday, but that's not often, and then on Tuesday.
Sure.
So yeah, that's basically where my streaming has gone from. And now the thing is, I treat streaming as a hobby. It's not like I'm trying to go for partner or anything else like that. I just do it for fun, and that's basically it.
Yeah, I understand that. I do it for the same reason, right? I have a full-time job in my career, you know what I mean? But I find that the hardest part of streaming is being consistent. And once you have a consistent schedule that you can keep, that's what helps.
Oh, absolutely.
You push towards whatever your goals are.
Absolutely.
So, that being said, we have to ask, what is your favorite game of all time? Be out of listing a Mount Rushmore of games, if you will.
Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. That has to be it. I fucking love the game. Actually, hold on, put it back.
Holding. Believe he's going to get the Paper Mario. Mustache has scurried over to the corner past his wife.
This is play-by-play by Nick.
He did not plant a kiss on her forehead.
Yeah, he did not give her even a kiss.
Oh, he can hear us clearly. The forehead kiss has happened.
Oh, he did it.
It is planted. The forehead kiss has been planted.
Well done.
So
you almost got. Oh, see, I didn't realize he had his headphones on. That
yeah.
like
That makes
he
way
didn't
more
even
sense.
get like we were just
So this is why I bought these headphones because I hated wired headphones because I wanted to walk around and listen to my music and everything else like that.
Yeah,
So I got these things. So
they're way better.
I still have my original copy of the game.
So for the audio only folks, he went up into the back of the room and got the copy of Paper Mario 1000 Year Door for GameCube.
so the last time I was at GameStop, I don't remember what it was for. It was a Switch game, I think. And I was there and I saw a mom trading in a pile of GameCube games.
Oh no.
Oh.
And they were like
my heart.
And I was like Super Smash and stuff like that. And they're like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna give you $1 for that." I'm like, "Fuck, that thing sells online for like $200."
Yeah, right. Seriously, dude.
Right.
What?
Like, the guy walked away. I was like, "Can I buy those off you?" She's like, "Well, I'm already here and they're doing it." I was like, "I will pay you triple what they're paying you." And she just did it and whatever. I was just like, ugh. But there's one of these days. Like, so there's a town near where I live that once a year in the fall for Saturday and Sunday, it's like an entire like
the not craft fair. What do they call that? Flea market.
No, it's not a flea market, but it's a tag sale. But this tag sale is like in like 17 neighborhoods in this town. Like you could literally walk like 7 miles through tag sales. I really want to do it because that's where you're going to find the gold of all the old video games.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And you're going to get like old games for like $1.
Right.
And that's where you bring like $300 cash on you and you just negotiate.
I wish they had something like that here in Utah, like maybe up in like Salt Lake and everything else like that, because I'm like an hour down south from Salt Lake. All we have here is yard sales and that's it. And a lot of the people are just like, we have clothes.
Yeah, or we've got like 3 license plates.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is those are the ones where you're gonna find that one random original Nintendo game.
Dude,
you're gonna find
wish.
Excite Bike somewhere. You know
or
what I mean?
like the light gun.
Wish. Dude,
that's what I do.
I want that kind of stuff, but no, all of our stuff is like, here's clothes, nothing else. Fuck off. I'm like, cool, thanks.
Well, you kind of answered PC or console gamers. You're a PC gamer.
Yes. So I used to be a console gamer because I still have a One X over there. I got the Scorpio edition when that first came out. Only new console I've ever bought in my life. All the other consoles have always been used or like well past the like new date.
Yeah.
I started there, but then I switched to PC, and I'm not going back. I don't care. I want to stay with PC. So
get it. Us too. PC Master Race.
Do you stream any other games other than Destiny?
So consistently out of Destiny, the games I would say I stream would probably be BPM. So like I talked about before, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge has become more of a recent thing. Fall Guys is a very consistent one, as well as Fortnite. I recently got back into Fortnite because of no build. I used to play Fortnite consistently. Love the game, stopped playing it for like a solid 2-3 years, something like that. And then I actually recently came back to it and having a lot of fun with that. I'm actually looking into streaming 7 Days to Die, if you guys have ever heard of that.
Nope.
I have. I forgot what
it's a zombie game, isn't it?
Yes. So basically it's a zombie Minecraft game. So it's not blocks and everything else like that. You could create your own buildings and everything else like that. And then zombies will chase you on the 7th day, and you just have to survive, and then you just keep going. You keep going every week throughout the game to like get your resources, build up everything, go find stuff.
Then it's an RTS,
something like that, yeah. So, but sorry, it's a first-person shooter, or is it third person? It's one of the two.
No, it's first.
It's first. We're watching the gameplay now. Jamie pulled it up.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that's basically what the game is. You zombies chase you and everything else like that. You build a base. You just get supplies and just do whatever you need to through.
It's like basically zombie Minecraft.
Basically, yeah.
Great,
cool. So, all right, we already established that you're not a big Star Wars person. However,
Anakin.
Your favorite Star Wars character is Anakin?
Absolutely. The Sanders course. That makes me. I don't care. Everybody says he's a whiny bitch. I don't care. I think he's awesome as fuck because he turns into Darth fucking Vader. Give me a fucking break.
That's very true. I mean, okay, so again, I'm re-going through these movies and all that content, right?
Right.
But I will say, what happens like point A to point F, right? Like in that movie. or I guess I should say point V for Vader. What happens is pretty awesome, but the writing in Attack of the Clones is dog shit. Well,
it's so
like,
bad, but I love
it's
it.
so creepy. Like Anakin's so creepy to Padme. But like when you stop and think, like, okay, who wrote this? George Lucas. What is George Lucas? George Lucas is a dork who stuck in went to high school in 1955, right? Who was the dork who never got laid until he was an adult, and he was made all kinds of crazy good movies. So like his like view of how do teenagers interact with each other is like a creepy dork who never got laid in 1955. If you think of it through that context, it makes perfect sense how they're talking.
That's fucking true. Oh, that's so true.
So like, okay, like I get it, but like, you know,
right?
It's still rough to watch.
Oh yeah.
So this is a 2-part question. So I found out through other people that you've done many charity streams.
I've done one, actually.
Oh, okay. So you've done one other charity stream.
Yes.
So part A is why the charity stream, and B, can you tell us about your next one and the date of it?
Okay. So there's 2 starting points for this one. There's the starting point where I've always wanted to do something like this throughout my life. More I've wanted to help everybody out that I can with whatever issues that they have. I want to get to my end goal in life is I want to get to the point where I have a lot of money where I can help out a lot of different people with any issues that they have. Be it like, say, like someone wants to do a startup company, I could put a bit of money into that and help them get that started up. Or if someone needs to like pay off their house or buy a car or something else like that, I want to help people out, but I don't want to do it for like the fame or anything else like that. If I ever get to that point, I am not posting anything online about it. I'm just going to be going around just helping people wherever I can. That's like my end goal. I don't know how feasible that is in the future, but we'll see. For the other side of it is I have watched, the GCX charity streams since they've been doing stuff with St. Jude's for years and everything else like that. It was the year that Leopard. Do you guys know Leopard Stealth, the streamer?
No.
Okay, so he is one of the bigger streamers more recently. I came upon him because of GCX. He was one of the charity sections and everything else like that, and he was playing Fortnite at the time, and he was just a blast, a lot of fun just watching him because he was crazy and everything else like that. And that's what really got me into watching this whole charity stream system and everything else like that with GCX. And then once Dr. Lupo came on, because he's always the end, like the cap of the event and everything else like that, because they do like a 3-day stream. Like they have people that come on every single day for like 3 hours or something like that to do their sections. I watched Dr. Lupo's, like I watched everybody in between that time as well. And I was blown away because I'm like, I want to do something like this. And that's why I started doing charity streams and everything else like that, because it's a way for me to help out people right now, because currently I don't have a lot of money to be able to help other people out currently. But if I have a platform where I can help out with like charities and everything else like that, with St. Jude's or something else like that, I can go and do that and have my community help me with that and everything else like that while we're having fun doing whatever the fuck we're doing. So that's one reason why, or those are the reasons why I wanted to do like charity stuff, because I've just wanted to always help out people wherever I can.
That's awesome. So when is this next charity?
So this is on September 17th. So in 2 days on Saturday. So
sweet. So when you guys are listening to this,
go check it out.
Yeah, you'll be.
It's going to be at 8 to 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 10 to 11 Eastern is when it's going to start. So.
Got it.
Oh, that's awesome. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Is I can't even fucking say the word. Thank you. I can't fuck.
Philanthropist.
Thank you. That word, fucking, I can't say it. I don't know why I can't say that word in my life.
Just
something like
Phil.
that.
It's a PH. It's the F sound. You
philanthropist. There we go. Something like
there
that.
There it is. Yeah. It doesn't start with a TH. You kept getting off on the wrong foot there.
It's not a triceratops.
Right. That's not. Oh my god.
So I don't know if that's the right word, but I just want to help out people where I can. That's like my end goal, like in life and everything else like that. Just everything in between, then just leading up to that point if I can. That's the biggest thing. So
Awesome. That's a great answer.
Nick, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to do. I want to be I want to be a velociraptor. No, I want to be someone who, I want to work in healthcare and help people directly. So like a provider of some kind, PA, NP, doctor. No, I'm not going to be a doctor because I don't. It takes way too long. But something in that ballpark.
Sweet.
So
and make a lot of money doing it.
So do you want to be like a nurse or
no
less than that?
No, I want to like order the meds and manage whole cases and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, I currently work in cancer research, so I'm like a medical adjacent.
Cool. Yeah. Okay, that's awesome.
It's my backup career path.
Right.
It's just kind of like, I don't know, pretentious to say, yeah, it's my cancer research is my backup career path.
It's my backup. It's nothing important. It's okay.
Yeah. I mean,
it's awesome.
Yeah. It's cool. It's a little dry, believe it or not, but
well, I don't doubt it.
It's a lot of paperwork and stuff, but I did get to go draw somebody's blood today, which was exciting.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. But Marcus, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I don't know.
Right?
Well, I want to be a really good dad. I want to be a really good person.
Yeah.
I want to, the people that are in my life, I want to affect them in a positive way. Like if you talk to me on the phone or you hang out with me or whatever, I want you to leave with a smile on your face. It's just who I am. What I want to, like, I don't want to be a cabinet maker. I don't want anything else. I just want, you know what? You know what I want to be when I grow up? I want to be the guy that makes you smile.
I like that.
That's good. I like it.
Also, kudos to all of us. I feel like we all gave pretty selfless answers.
I will say one other thing I'd be down to do is be a woodworker. Like I want to learn how to make wood stuff because like I took wood classes in what? It's not.
That's
fun.
what Marcus does now.
Oh, really?
Has his whole life.
Yeah, I'm a cabinet maker.
No, so I'm not saying cabinet maker. I'm talking about like art related wood stuff.
Oh, like I cut wood every day of my life in multiple fucking angles, circles, arches, everything.
Sanding, spraying.
It's boring as shit.
Splinter sock. The dust kills you.
Pop it, lock it, drop it.
Mustache. What are the goals of your channel?
To help out wherever I can. I will state this. I don't want to be a help channel. I want to be a channel that people can come to, like vibe out, have fun, and if they need help, that they can talk with me and I can talk with them about setting up a time to be able to do that kind of stuff because everybody in my server, we all have limited schedules. Like we're not available 24/7. We're all adults and everything else like that. And so I myself, I have a very limited time to do anything.
I'm the same way.
Stuff. So it's just one of those things that I want to help out where I can, but you need to work with me to be able to do so.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Outside of that though, just keep having fun. That's basically it. Because like
I said,
yeah. this is just a straight up hobby for me. I like the whole, like one of my friends recently after I got affiliate, he wanted to do it too. And he's been struggling with like numbers, trying to get people to watch him and everything else like that. Been grinding and everything else like that. And I'm like over here and just thinking, like, dude, just go back to the mindset of just have fun. Fuck everything else. Just who cares what everybody else thinks. Just if you have fun, you will get your community to grow more and be more like cohesive instead of it just being like, oh, here's a few people that watch and that's it. So.
The best thing you can ever do is turn off the view counter.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
So the next question I have, we did already confirm that you are not a sociopath. This is a sociopath test on the show. So as I'll go through the spiel as though you don't already know what I'm referring to. But
Okay.
There are many, 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 many right answers to this
A lot
question.
of them.
A lot of correct
Okay.
answers to this question, but there is only one wrong answer to this question. Okay. And we've had 2 people answer it, so we've had 2
Oh, no.
sociopaths among us on the show. The
Right.
question is, what is your favorite ice cream flavor?
So before I answer what my actual flavor is it the wrong answer pistachio ice cream?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, the
Okay.
wrong answer is pistachio.
Whoever the fuck likes that shit,
Stay
get the fuck
alive.
out. Get out.
Who was the other
Get
one?
out.
I don't remember. There was one other weirdo. though.
And
Oh
then
my
Tom
gosh.
added in the Discord that he likes it, and we told him to get the fuck out of the
Oh
Discord.
my
Well, you know-
god.
Well, you know what? I can wrap my brain around, like, if you like pistachio, I can understand that. But
Right.
to pick it as your favorite ice cream flavor, there is something deeply, deeply disturbed about you, and you need
Agreed.
counseling
Agreed.
and potentially
So-
psychiatric medication.
For me, I would have to pick one of the 2. It would either be Play-Doh or cookies and cream. But depending,
Play-Doh?
Like Play-Doh?
have
You
you guys
mean
never had?
cookie dough?
No. Have you guys never had Play-Doh ice cream?
What
No.
the fuck is Play-Doh
Okay,
ice cream?
look it up right now.
I ate
No,
Play-Doh once before as like a
no.
kid.
Look up Play-Doh ice cream. It is
Tasted
the
like
bomb.
sand.
No, it's not. Trust me.
No, I'm talking about real Play-Doh.
my God.
Oh, I have no idea. I've actually never eaten real
Play-Doh
so-
ice cream? Hershey's ice cream? Oh, this website is Garbaggio. So it's
Bright yellow vanilla ice cream with hot pink and blue sugar cookie gems.
is that it?
Basically, so Bar has is the company I usually go with. So FARR, they have like the best ice cream. So it's yellow, pink, blue, and orange ice cream, like all mixed together into a.
Okay.
So like it's a very fruity ice cream and everything else like that. I
Oh, yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
love this stuff. It's fantastic. I think it's great. So
Great. As long as it's not pistachio, you're A-okay to me.
exactly.
So I would say that or cookies and cream is probably the other one, but it depends on which company makes it because some companies just make trash cookies and cream. So
Agreed. Yeah. Mine's probably peanut butter and jelly from Scoop Deck in Maine. That was fantastic. That or the blueberry crumble.
Huh.
Those
Actually-
those are both incredible flavors.
never actually thought about that before.
I
It was the peanut butter and jelly was peanut butter based ice cream with like a grape jelly or strawberry jelly swirl. It was
Oh, that's cool.
fantastic.
Hood golden vanilla.
Are you so you just like straight vanilla and that's it?
Yes.
Mark is
Okay.
like standard issue government contract vanilla.
That's so. Listen,
Absolutely.
it's okay. Like, you know what it is? It's because no matter the topping, no matter what I do to that ice cream, it goes with it.
Yeah, that's true.
True.
The only thing that I am anti-topping on an ice cream is gummy anything because they get frozen fucking
Wait,
solid
hold on.
Yeah.
and you
Are you-
snap a tooth.
I gotta ask, are you fine with sprinkles though?
Fuck yeah. Who doesn't love wax candles?
What? Are you kidding me? Sorry, you wait for the background. She does. And then you got your touchdown. Are you fucking kidding me? She's watching the Chiefs right now, so
Tell her,
So,
just say to her, let's go Patriots.
The Patriots are
Well,
trash.
no,
this year.
no. She loves the Patriots. That's the thing. No, don't you like the Patriots too? Oh no, never mind. She hates the Patriots.
I was gonna say most people you are very polarized. You're either a Patriots
Oh,
fan or you
absolutely.
hate them.
Absolutely.
Anyway, so,
I'm Raiders. So
What is
My
your
condolences.
what is your favorite stream moment up to date?
I'd probably say last year. So I do my charity streams in September. So last year was my first one. That by far has been one of the greatest nights I've ever had. I had a ton of fun with it because it was just one of those things that we were able to hit the goal and bypass it last year because everybody just came together to help out with like all the children with St. Jude's and everything else like that. And I was able to help someone at St. Jude's have a better life than what they had previously because of what were able to do. And
That's
I
awesome.
had a ton of fun with it and everything else like that. So I'd probably say that's probably the biggest point. And maybe this Saturday was probably going to beat that out. So
Hell yeah. That's awesome. I don't have anything else, do you?
No, I'm humbled.
Me too. That was really awesome. So, okay, before we get into working class questions, let everybody know where they can find you.
like just on social media wise or
All the
where?
above.
Okay. So
no, not your address, obviously.
So I'm on. So the 3 platforms I'm on Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. I don't care about anything else. I'm not going to post anywhere else. Don't try finding me anywhere else because I don't have an account. I've tried TikTok twice. I deleted my account twice. So,
TikTok's tricky.
so yeah, I just got bored of it because I'm like, fuck it, I don't care. So Twitter, you can find me at Mushatch20. The person who has the initial Mushatch, just Mushatch by itself, it still uses it. So I've been wanting to get that name, but it's never gonna happen. And then I Mushatch everywhere else. So on YouTube and on Twitch, it's just MUSHATCH, and that's it. So
Awesome. It's time.
It's time.
woo!
Fighting out of the blue corner. No, just kidding. All right, working class questions. So we've got a whole lot, and I missed some last
And
week.
if we don't get through them all, it's okay.
Well, we can go through. So we've got first up is 8-Tracks. What do you think is the most poorly executed movie or TV series adaptation of a video game? For example, the Resident Evil movies, Super Mario Brothers movie, Mortal Kombat, etc. Well, those are most certainly some pretty bad ones. I'm trying to think. So the Super Mario Brothers movie. Oh, Mustache has gone and grabbed a game off the shelf. His answer is
Super Mario Brothers.
Super Mario Brothers. Oh my God, is that the movie?
Yeah, it's the actual movie. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
I legitimately hate and love this movie so much because it's so bad. And I bought this for $8. I do not regret it at all.
That's a good name. I think Super Mario Brothers, that movie has got to be the worst.
Oh, it's terrible, but I fucking love it at the same time. I'd say, in my opinion, any of the Resident Evil movies are dog shit. In my opinion, I think they're just trash.
I don't think they've done any of them even remotely good. Like, I don't think any of them would even be a 5 out of 10. So I'm trying to think what else. Some of the Mortal Kombat ones are bad. The most recent one was okay.
I haven't seen it, so I have no idea.
I loved them all.
I will say the redeeming quality of the most recent one is like the fatalities are pretty close to like the game, and then they look great.
Because
I'll be honest,
the plot is silly, but
I don't really watch. I don't really watch video game movies like the Uncharted movie. I didn't watch it. You know what I mean?
haven't seen that either.
I would say I would probably say Tomb Raider. I didn't really like those movies, but
well, yeah, but that was a decent movie though.
Well, yeah, but
wait. They made Tomb Raider into movies? Really?
Yeah,
with Angelina Jolie
and that banging booty.
You've seen that?
Oh, right.
From the early 2000s ish.
Oh, I forgot about that. Holy shit!
Yeah, they made a couple movies.
I'm old, bro.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
I forgot about that. Holy.
You're gonna have to read the next one.
Fuck.
So, oh yeah, I will. So, okay, I'll go with that. I think shout out to the Witcher's TV series for being a good adaptation, but those are technically based on the books. So, anyways, the next question is from Free Ride, and it asks, "Why is Marcus great looking with and without the beard?"
I will second that question. Why, Marcus? Why?
See, I got to take Marcus's ego down a notch, so I always just say, "Dude, you look like a naked mole rat without the beard."
Listen, I'm done with the beard for a while.
I know,
and I'm digging it. So deal with it, bitches. Two Fox
in a trench coat.
He says, "What is your dream car?" Can I go first?
Sure.
Volkswagen, a 1976 Volkswagen bus.
Okay.
Or is it a 70? I don't know what the year is in the 70s, but a 70s Volkswagen bus.
Okay, that's cool.
Like, I want one. Someday I will have one, and I'm not going to fucking restore it. Somebody else is going to. But that's going to be like my cruiser.
I agree with you on that because I fucking want one of those so badly. They're awesome.
Yeah.
I can understand why you do, but I think my dream car would be like there's two routes you can go, right? Like a super tricked out SUV that's like also useful, like a dope, like, I don't even know, Escalade or something that's like got all the bells and whistles. Then you can also like tailgate with if you like, that's a practical dope car, or like a G-Wagon is like, I don't know, whatever the sweet, the dope, or maybe like the Porsche SUV that's like super tricked out.
Yeah.
Or you go with like the clearly can't drive this 99% of the time is like a crazy Porsche like GT4 or 2, whatever they are.
Yeah, so
like the ones that are basically a Formula 1 car.
right.
That's almost street. That's a street car. That's you go the two routes.
Yeah.
You know, but like honestly, I rented a Honda Pilot in Chirac this past weekend, and it was like a tricked out Honda Pilot. It had like the boom bang and
But that's your dream car. Like
no. I'm saying that's like basically my dream car would be like the bells and whistles of that.
Yeah.
See, but like a nicer car.
Yeah, I'm not a car guy, so like
I'm not really either.
Yeah. What about you?
So I have 2 of them. I'm actually looking for a video real quick.
Okay.
For a minivan that you might actually want, but it cost $80,000. Just to give you a heads up, I'll have to find.
Did you just say you want a fucking minivan as your dream car?
No. So I'll send you the video, and you guys can watch this later. I'll have to find it later. But my dream cars are either found the video. Okay, so my dream cars are, and you guys are gonna hate me for both of these.
I'm not gonna hate you for anything. You didn't say pistachio.
So a 1983 Volkswagen Golf GTI that has the 4 headlights, not 2, not square, has to be the 4 round ones. I fucking love the look of this car.
That's the year I was born.
I fucking love this car to death. The other one is a Hummer one, full metal
cool.
body.
That's a dope ass car.
I get it. This is a cool car.
Okay, there's the video. You'll watch it later. It's this minivan is fucking insane. I don't know if you could tow stuff with it, but so
it's a giant. That's like a
it's a conversion van. So yeah, like
this is a giant car.
Yeah, no, it's
like a
gigantic.
work van that they threw seats into.
Oh, absolutely. No, the thing is fucking
like
awesome.
this. Yeah, it's dope. You can live in this thing.
Oh, absolutely, you can. So
that's cool. I get it.
But yeah, one of those two. So
makes sense. So okay, Iron Worker asks, do you have any must-have movie theater snacks other than popcorn?
Peanut M&Ms in the popcorn. I'm sorry. You get peanut M&Ms and you put it straight into the popcorn bucket. Fucking
bro. Okay, so I never knew about this until we went to what movie premiere? No, Thor.
Peanut M&Ms?
Yeah, remember those dudes were sitting next to us and they were just pouring boxes of peanut M&Ms in there?
No, I wasn't paying attention to that.
You were there though, and you were like, "What the fuck?"
I did.
Oh, maybe no, you weren't with me. It was Brian. So these 2 dudes were sitting next to me, and they bought like 7 boxes of peanut M&Ms, and they were dumping it in the thing and mixing them all around.
That's too many.
No way, dude.
No, I fucking love just dumping peanut M&Ms into popcorn. It is awesome.
I can wrap my brain around that. That sounds great.
No,
I can't eat those because I'm allergic to chocolate, and
Hey,
Marcus doesn't believe me ever.
No, I'm allergic to chocolate too. What does it do for you?
I get a migraine where I usually get the aura really bad, and I like can't see for a few minutes.
So the shiny eye,
and then I throw up a lot. Typically, it's not like the anaphylaxis pathway, but
right for me, it's I have to have water with me whenever I eat chocolate. If I don't, I get a sore throat and I get super sick, and so I always have to have like some sort of liquid with me.
Interesting.
You guys are fucking pussies. Just eat the fucking chocolate.
No, I no. The thing is, I eat chocolate all the time. I do not care. I will eat that shit up because I am obsessed.
I tried doing that, and then it was so bad I couldn't do anything. So it got worse. Yeah. Yep. But so anyways, for movie theater snacks, I didn't answer the question.
I didn't answer it. Did you answer it?
No.
You go first.
So I'm a popcorn and water kind of guy, but one of the theaters near us has a bar, so that is nice to have like a little cocktail with it.
Okay.
I did have like a whiskey Coke that was it's just nice to have like a little chillaxing. I have to pee 24/7 though, so I can't have too much. Right. So like one beverage is really the cap, and probably not something sugary. But snacks wise though, I don't have any must-haves per se because I'm usually a popcorn water combo guy. But I do like Sour Patch Kids.
Right.
Skittles are pretty good too. But
Skittles are banned. I will never eat Skittles again. We're the only country in the world that will allow Skittles to be sold.
Yeah, because of how much food dye are in them.
The chemicals in them. They're so bad. Yeah. Anyways, moving on. For me, there's 2 parts. I love popcorn. Love popcorn. Part B is I want to buy whatever snack is the loudest just to drive Nick fucking bonkers in the movie theater.
Yeah,
because I love sticking my hands in and going during the movie, and he gets so fucking mad. He's like, if you don't fucking stop, I'm gonna throw it at the fucking screen.
Yeah. Dude,
That's
well,
fucking
I
gold.
think the thing is that got me was the time I warned you ahead of time. I was like, hey, man, I think you had, it was Sour Patch.
Yeah, it was one of the boxes, but I didn't realize that they were in a bag.
Yeah, I got
In the
told
government.
you.
Yes,
I'm
you
like,
did
dude,
tell me.
like 17 times, like, dude, you got to take those. We were watching Avengers Endgame.
Yes.
Oh,
We were like, dude, you need, and it's a packed opening night. I'm like, dude, you need to open that box, open the plastic bag, and just dump them into the box, and then you can eat them. They'll be
I'm
silent.
like, yeah, I'll be
Perfect.
I'll do it. Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. I'm like, dude, you got to do it before the movie starts. It's gonna be way too quiet. The whole theater's gonna hear you.
And then I was
Sure
trying
enough,
to open
Marcus
it.
was trying to do it like, you know, like when Tony Stark's dying in space
Yep.
and it's dead
Yep.
fucking silent. Yeah, that's all you hear is Marcus. And of course, like a bag of chips, the slower you try to do it, the more noise it
oh,
makes.
absolutely,
So
absolutely.
Marcus just took like the whole scene of Tony dying in space is him just
Open it up.
crinkle, 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 crinkle.
Yeah,
Crinkle, 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 crinkle. I'm like,
Yeah.
are you? I think I ripped him out of your hand and did it.
Yeah, you did. You were so fucking mad. It was so
that's
fucking funny.
fantastic.
But anyway.
That is fantastic.
All right. This is a very important question to me. Pineapple pizza, good or bad?
Terrible, fucking terrible. And I
terrible.
Get the fuck.
No,
Terrible.
Out of here.
Listen. I have tried it from multiple occasions, from multiple states, from multiple just different types of pineapple on pizza, barbecue, normal, Canadian bacon, whatever the fuck you want. I have tried it. It is terrible. Fucking
I agree.
awful.
Get the fuck out of here, both of you. It's the greatest thing ever.
Nope.
I don't
I've-
think
I've
those
tested it
flavors
multiple
complement each other.
Not at all. Not at all.
They clash. It's a flavor clash for me.
Get the
Because
fuck
like
outta
everybody's
here.
like, oh, you should test it. I've tested it. I have tested it
Well,
multiple times.
yeah, I'm just gonna say,
Although I will say, I make all the pineapple on pizza jokes all the time, especially to kind of,
but like,
for my, I don't actually prefer that. For
Right.
the record.
I fucking love it. But anyway, but also too, no offense, but you live in Utah. Like, if you came to New England for pizza, you would probably like it. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I've had Chicago pizza. That's the closest to the East Coast I've had. So
Yeah.
That's not. That's based. That's like. Oh
it's
my
lasagna.
God.
It's lasagna. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
care
like
what
you're
it
in the
is.
Sahara Desert. You know what I mean?
It's like saying, "Oh, I had a lemon." It's the same thing as an
No, I
apple.
know, right? Oh, I know.
They're both fruit. It's the same thing.
That's close enough.
I'll do the next one. Quinn says, "What is your favorite comfort food?"
So, like, okay, comfort food or like. So comfort food. My initial reaction was like, "Oh, like what's a food you could eat all the time, right? Like burgers, pizza, something like that."
See, that's not how I see it.
And it's not.
Food.
No, I had to. I had to change my brain.
Comfort food is like something that like you eat and you're just happy.
Comfort food is like something that's like nostalgic too.
Yeah.
It's usually like wintry food that's like heavier. You know what I mean? It's like reminds you of home. That's what I think of.
Oh, see, I think comfort food is like, well, like every night, like what could I eat that's just gonna make me?
Well, see, that's what I was saying. Like thinking originally was like, what could I eat all the time that makes me happy? Like I would say a nice burger. I like could eat a burger almost all the time. But when I think of comfort food in terms of like nostalgia and like, oh, is this like comforting? Probably like. See, like my dad cooks so often that it would have to be something he made. So like probably like his pasta sauce. It's like reminds me of like my childhood.
Yeah.
It's wicked good. That with like elbow noodles. That's what we used to eat it when we were little.
I'd
I had
say
that the other night actually.
I'd say two of them. I haven't had one of these. So, by the way, this is weird as shit. I don't know why I did this, but I fucking love this.
We're you don't have to preface all these weird things you keep saying. We're just this is
Oh, I
just
know,
your
I know.
brand, sir.
I know. So, no, true. My brand. I literally everybody. Yeah. Wavy lays in baby carrots.
Okay.
Or goldfish and baby carrots. Both of them together.
A lot of crunch.
No, literally, you have a lot of crunch with it, but literally the salt and the like savoriness of a carrot, wherever, I don't know what you want to call it. The freshness, that's it. It is prime.
I heard it.
It is awesome.
I can wrap my head around that.
So I have two big comfort foods.
Combos.
No,
No, I'm just kidding.
American cheese
Oh yeah, okay.
Really?
Like I fucking eat slices of that. Like I'm gonna go home tonight and I'm already ready to go in and get a piece of ham and get some American cheese and roll it up, squeeze a line of mustard in it, and just eat it before bed. It's such a power move.
That is a good
Huh.
idea.
Yeah,
I don't
like,
know
because
the show.
my kids eat sandwiches all the time, so it's like there's always ham in my house, right?
Yeah.
I'm
The other,
lactose intolerant.
the other ultimate comfort food for me is straight up pizza. I fucking love pizza. Like you could say to me, my wife knows that I love pizza. So when she's fucking lazy as shit and doesn't want to cook because the kids have drained her for the day, she'll text me at like 1:00 and says, "Hey, you want to get pizza tonight?" And she knows my response is going to be fucking yes, I do. Like it doesn't matter when. And then I'll say, and she knows it's a yes. And then she'll reply to me before I respond with, because I'm going to ask her, well, what about the chicken that's marinating? She'll respond 2 minutes later. She'll know I saw it. And then 2 minutes later, she'll respond with, we'll have the chicken tomorrow night. And I'll be fucking hook, line, and sinker. Like I'm getting reeled into the boat because I'm getting fucking pizza.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, no, I get it. That makes sense.
I also love pizza, but not every day. But I get it. All right. So Darth Dad asks, what makes Destiny 2 different from other MMOs?
Looter shooter. That's the biggest thing for me. It's you're looting and you're shooting. Like a lot of MMOs do have stuff like it, but nothing comes close to Destiny's looter shooter aspect.
The first person shooter mechanics, I think, is what does it for me.
Yeah, I honestly don't think it's that different from other MMOs. You grind for gear, you grind for weapons, you raid, you do flashpoints, dungeons, you have your story content. It is an MMO. The only difference is instead of tab targeting or hitting 1, 2, 3 to like swing a sword, you're just shooting.
Yeah,
that's the only difference.
Yeah. I think that and the lore is pretty cool too.
Oh, the lore is fucking nuts.
Like insane. Like I want to like. We haven't been in the Destiny game long enough to like have the real pull into Bungie, but right. I want to talk to somebody and be like, what is in your head?
Yeah.
Every fucking day to write. Because there's like books. There's like 30-page lore books.
Oh yeah. The Grimoire books are fucking nuts.
No, not even those books, just the lore that comes in the game. There's books on books on books on books.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. And the only thing that they need is somebody in Bungie to read it. So like you don't actually have to read it on the screen. You can have it like playing in the background while you're playing the game.
That'd actually be pretty cool. Like have someone like narrate you the book, sort of like Audible in Destiny.
Right. So we had 3 questions from Darth Dad. Will esports become as popular as the NFL in 50 years?
With the current generation of people who watch NFL, no. With the current generation who watch esports, yes.
I'm going to wait for Nick's answer on this one.
I would say no.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No.
I think esports is going to be bigger, but I actually think they're in like a really like it was huge and now it's gone down a lot.
It's stale, yeah.
It's stale because what the problem is there's so much cheating happening right now. And
well, the problem too is there's not uniform rule sets, right? Like
right.
Part of the draw for like NFL, NBA, MLB, obviously baseball's going down, but like it's the same game for generations, right? So like your grandfather potentially played football. I'll just take the NFL as an example. Grandpa played football, your dad played football. Now you played football. Now you all can go watch it. It's the same game, and you can all appreciate the crazy freak athletes that are doing that thing that you did point. That at a way higher level. So it makes you appreciate like, oh, this physical game we play. It's not like people aren't going to be playing. I don't know. Pick an esports game, right? Like maybe like a League of Legends has lasted a long time, but like Valorant or something. People aren't going to be playing Valorant in 50 years. So like you don't have that continuity of the games and the rules and everything. The problem with esports is there's no like set games that are last generations like that. So it'll never be as popular as the big games like that.
Only game I can really say that lasts that long is CSGO. And it's still going quite strong and everything. I was like that.
But eventually,
though.
eventually the graphics in the gameplay,
absolutely.
it's not going to stick around.
Right.
Now they might make a new Counter-Strike game to try to update it. Huh?
I highly doubt that. Knowing Valve, they're probably done making games. I wouldn't be surprised. So,
well, I'm just as an example, right? I don't. Yeah. Anyways,
I wish. I mean, I hope esports is successful. I don't mean to be like negative Nancy over here, but I just don't foresee it being as popular. They're already juggernauts to like compete against. So, A and B, I don't think you have the same like infrastructure or like.
I think game to game, there's going to be esports, but it's never going to be like the NFL. You're right.
Yeah.
Generationally, you can watch 3 generations can watch an NFL game and
relate to the game.
relate to what it's going on.
Yeah.
You know?
And then you have 3 generations start watching Valorant, and you're like, "Fuck's this shit."
Right. Right. And I mean, first of all, people don't even know what video games are, so video games are too new of a thing in general for that, anyways. But, plus, you get what I'm saying. So the next question is, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
3.
3.
Lick,
3.
bite.
1, 2, 3. Crunch.
Yeah.
So I looked it up, and on average, it takes according to the Journal of Fluid Mechanics, it takes on average 2,500 licks because it's about 1,000 licks per centimeter, and there's approximately 2.5 centimeters of candy on the outside of a Tootsie Pop.
Okay, I guess. Sure.
Wow. So Sovi says, "Okay, Marcus, those are great commas. I wish I knew how to use them. You said that you're allergic to oak.
It's actually too many commas, but whatever.
You said you're allergic to oak. Is it all varieties or just white oak? It's all of them. So when I cut oak, I get crazy itchy and my nose just fucking is insane. But I cut that probably the most.
I was going to say that's the most common wood, right?
Well, for me right now, because everybody wants a white oak island.
Yeah.
Everybody wants a white oak island. But you can't get any white oak plywood. Fun fact, Jim Beam, Johnny Walker, Jack Daniels, all the whiskey companies purchased all of the oak veneer and they paid full price for it. So all the wholesale mills were like, fuck you, suppliers. They're paying top dollar. You're not. We're selling it to them. So there's a crazy shortage on oak veneer for plywood because of all the whiskey companies bought it. Because during the pandemic, everybody was just drinking like fucking fish. And they needed to produce more. And because of that, they've purchased it all. So I ordered 5 sheets probably 2 months ago, and they said I'm not going to see it until November.
That's crazy.
So it's like I'm basically saying to people, who do I got to bribe to get a sheet of oak? Right. Anybody got oak?
That's crazy.
And if you find it, let's say a standard issue 3/4 inch white oak plywood,
normally would be
it's normally like 120 a sheet.
Okay.
Right now it's like 265.
Jesus.
For one. And to make an island, you probably need 3 to 4 sheets.
That's just for the plywood part.
Yeah, that's not the wood or the labor to make it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yep. Welcome to my world.
Good hell.
Nick.
Yeah, Sylvie asked, Nick, you missed my question from last week, but what would you consider to be a basic intro kit for paintball, and what would you think is a fair price? So that is a complicated question to ask. So, I mean, it depends on what type of paintball you're playing. Are you playing in the woods for recreation? Then you can have one level. You can get a gravity-fed hopper for the woods. For intro paintball, you can just shake it, and the paintballs fall in, no problem. You can find a basic paintball gun for like 120, 150 bucks or something. You know what I mean? That's just, there's no electronics in it. A spider or a Titman or something. Then you can get a CO2 tank for that for like 20 or 40 bucks or something like that, I think. So like sub $200, you can get a paintball set up. But the thing you actually want to spend the most money on first in paintball, I would say, is a mask. So get yourself a nice mask with a thermal lens. So a thermal lens has 2 planes of the plexiglass. So, and that keeps it from fogging up, because that is your number one, and it protects you. So like the mask is personal to you. It's kind of gross. You can rent a mask the first time you play, but like that's what you want to buy first, because it's kind of gross to wear the used foam against your face that everyone else is sweat into. You know what I mean? That's gross. So like their mask is kind of personal. You're breathing into it. You got condensation on the inside. You want the mask everyone else is breathing into. So the mask A protects you. B, a nice mask is going to help you see better, and it's like your personal thing. So I would spend money on a mask, and they can be $150 to $200. I am sponsored by Carbon Paintball. I use the Carbon SLD Pro when I'm on the field. Anyways,
so what is your fucking discount code? Go to carbonpaintball.com/NickVern. Like you should get one of those fucking links.
Yeah, it's CWE. You discount code CWE Power.
Okay, and you'll get 20% off.
You get 20% off. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Discount code CWE Power for any Carbon Paintball product.
I'm actually gonna come. So if you're gonna play paintball.
I want a part 2 of this answer, but go ahead, Mark.
Right. So, like, if you want to play paintball, the best thing I can tell you is go to a field, rent a gun, and see if you like it.
Exactly.
If you like it, save your money, save $500.
Yep.
Like, that's your basic intro kit, because you can buy like a Planet Eclipse ETHA for $300, buy a mask, and
you know what I mean? Cheap electronic hopper.
Yeah, cheap electronic hopper, and that gun can go mechanical or it can go auto.
Yep.
Like semi-auto.
Electronic, yeah.
Right. So like I would say $500.
I think that's fair. I think the priorities I would say are you almost need to buy a gun last, honestly. Like if you're in terms of setup stuff, I would get your own mask first, and then I would get that's a good chunk of change to buy a nice mask. And honestly, the best way to figure out which one you like is go to like a store and try them on and see what you like,
and breathe really heavy in them.
Yeah, just to test it. But you have to make sure.
No, I'm serious, 100%.
Yeah.
Because if you play in a weird, like a humid day
in the woods,
it's
swampy. It's really easy to fog up.
Right.
Or if it's cold at all, it's really your hot breath can fog it up.
You can't pull your mask off because somebody can shoot you in the fucking eye.
Yep, right. And your eye will be gone. So. And a lot of places are super, super strict, which as they should be. So like they'll kick you out if you take your mask off on the field, which you just never do, ever do that.
Well, yeah, it's not a good idea.
Yeah. So there's that. I would say mask first, but then the next thing I would buy is a nice compressed air tank. You should be using compressed air over CO2 as you start to upgrade stuff, because that will work in every single gun. Get a nice carbon fiber one. I use a Ninja tank. It's 77 cubic inches.
But that's not what somebody.
That's the top of the line. You don't need that.
You don't need that. I'm talking about a base. You can buy a basic steel compressed air tank for like $60.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That's what I would do.
Yes,
do like get a nice mask that you like. Thermal mask. It doesn't have to be crazy. Honestly, a sweet budget mask is the View. What's it called?
JT ProFlex.
Yeah, ProFlex or Profilers too, depending on the style you like.
But either way, 500 I would say is a good.
Yeah, and then electronic hopper. Doesn't really matter. They're all.
I mean, you could even do gravity hopper with one of the guns until you have enough money
to upgrade your hopper.
To upgrade.
Start with a mask and a tank. That's my advice.
And for the guest, Mustache, what class, subclass do you like in Gambit, and preferred weapon types for each slot?
All right. So before I continue on, just to give you a heads up. Gambit is one of my favorite game modes in the game. I don't care what anybody says. Yes, you can say it's trash. I do not care.
I don't
love
think
the
it's
game
trash.
I don't think it's trash at all.
No. There's a fuck ton of people who hate it, and I'm like, I don't get what you guys don't like about it. I fucking love it. But
I like it because if you want to just do PvE, you can do PvE.
Absolutely.
If you want to do PvP, you jump in and try to invade the other side and kill some enemies, and like that can win or lose a match. So
absolutely. All right. So. Subclass and class. So I'm always Titan. That's all I only play. Subclass wise though, it's either a Thunder Crash. So more recently it's been Thunder Crash or Solar Titan with the mini hammer, because I like just hitting everything with my mini hammer, because mini hammer is awesome. You could just stack that up
with the Lorelei helmet.
Oh, absolutely. Before that though, it was probably either the hammer, like this hammer that you could swing through the air with on Solar, or Bubble Titan before Thunder Crash was a thing. So I've gone through every single variation of Titan played, but right now it's just Thunder Crash is like the main one. Preferred weapon types for each slot. Like specifically for Gambit or just in general?
No, he said
it's for Gambit.
For Gambit.
Okay. If I want to go invade, I have a sniper on. I have one of my SMGs on or an auto rifle for the primary, and then Eyes of Tomorrow. Absolutely love that thing. I don't care what anybody says. I'm a douche for it. I love that gun so much. If I'm doing PvE, probably my submission for the primary slot. Then for the secondary slot, probably like a fusion or a shotgun, and then again, probably like Eyes of Tomorrow or I don't know. I'd probably just say Eyes of Tomorrow is like my favorite heavy in Gambit. So
for me, it's always Titan. It's always Solar. For me, my loadout is a crate in my primary. I like an auto rifle. It does a little more damage than a submachine gun. I mean, Osteostriga is my baby, but when I play Gambit, I always bring my Galahorn in the heavy slot, and then it's always the Cartesian coordinate fusion rifle for my mid tier. It's because like the Cartesian will melt an enemy really quick, like a red bar, like an easy enemy. It will melt. It'll melt it quick. Or a harder enemy, it'll melt it in 3 or 4 or 5 shots. But it's a great alternative to the crate. I don't know why I love the crate so much. I could use some other guns in there, but I always go back to that. But that's my go-to Gambit loadout. I would say crate, Cartesian, and Galahorn, because when you invade, it's really good to have the Galahorn because it just kills everything.
It's fantastic.
And it tracks. But I am of the mindset, I like that you said Eyes of Tomorrow, because there's people that get all salty, like, why are you using that? What, do you shit at the game? And I'm like, if the devs put a gun in the game, it's meant to be used.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And like, if you're salty, it's because you're losing and you didn't use that gun.
Yeah.
So
use the
if
best
you want
gun.
an idea how much I love Eyes of Tomorrow, I took it through a King's Fall raid, and it did the most DPS on Sisters. So,
wow.
Sheesh.
Yeah, that I will say is always interesting to me, because everybody always says, oh, you got to use a linear fusion rifle in a raid.
Right.
And, like, there is other options, but it's become just like, hey, this is what you're going to need to do because you can stand still and it can do damage. But like,
it's because it's the best DPS.
Guns.
That's basically why everybody says it. The reason that I've been using linear fusions is for like new raids and everything else like that. We always do the meta first until we understand how to do it. Then we start branching out into doing other stuff, because at first we don't want to like use other stuff and then just sit in the raid for like hours upon hours, just messing up and everything else like that. So it's just one of those things until you learn how to do it. Then after that, I'm completely open to doing whatever.
Right.
Awesome. Tell everybody your stream schedule and again, your Twitch handle, and thanks for coming on the show.
So schedule wise, so I have done like streams during the day, like around like noon Mountain Standard Time, but my son has been trying to not take his naps anymore, so those have stopped recently. So streaming wise, Monday and Wednesday I do not stream. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, sometimes Sunday I do stream. It really just depends, at around like 8 to 9 Mountain Standard Time, 10 to 11 Eastern Standard Time. Just give you a ballpark for that. And then you can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/mushatch, MUSHATCH.
What are you guys talking about in here?
Find out next episode of Working Class Nerds.